who are getting me addicted to Magic the Gathering.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
They have events every Friday that they're trying to get me to go. So I'm like, dude, my Fridays are spoken for, and now apparently they're not.
Don't do it.
Let them live.
Stay away
from the shiny
cards in real life, my friend. Be careful.
They're super proxy friendly, especially for someone just getting into it who like 2 months ago couldn't even play Magic. So they're like, dude, just go proxy a deck that's about this level, you'll be fine.
Getting
and
into
in a few months,
Magic,
if you want to start buying cards, you're good.
The only thing worse than getting into Magic is getting into Warhammer.
Yeah.
Financially
No. League of Legends exists.
No, that's not as bad financially.
Because
not even
definitely not financially.
So much, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I've spent a lot of money on League over the years, but if I got into Warhammer, it would have been like $10,000.
Yeah.
Yes, easily.
I remember how much money I've
think
thrown.
you wonder how good Cavill's like armies are because he's got money. Like he's got to have
to be
like
real good.
Yeah,
fancy lead.
Yeah, Henry Cavill probably could blow away anyone, or just blow anyone too. I mean, he's Henry Cavill. Let's be real.
He could do whatever he wanted.
It's all fine.
Anyways, welcome to D&D. Are you live, Kits?
Uh-huh.
Kitsfits is live over at twitch.tv/Kitsfits with a Z. KITTFITZ. Is that right?
KITTSFITZ.
So close. I know. I've been to your channel. I'm following you. We are playing a continuation of D&D, where I had just got done railroading my players into a situation.
We liked it,
and they say that. We are going to continue off. If you don't remember what happened last time, no one blames you because it's been
railroad me whenever he
such.
wants.
Careful now. They just reached a city that is full of undead. They lost their minds, and I mean that literally. They were mind controlled in some way, shape, or form, except for Kits, who had resistance to magic, charming powers, and whoever else had that. I think there was one other of you that also wasn't charmed. I think it was Boren.
No. I was I did great once and then was just gone.
Someone else was out.
Kids had to save me.
It was Tito, right? Because Marlon and you were gone. Yeah.
I think it might have been Tito. So what we're gonna do? Because of that ruins the way I was gonna railroad you just a little bit more. You all, hang on, get the right music. You all, are in the Colosseum with the pyre, and those of you who are possessed, I think we'll say Oliver, Lucy, and Boren
always
all
possessed.
Stand
Lucy's always
up.
possessed.
It's true.
Aoife and Tito, you feel a desire or draw to stand up, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And the other three of you who are, start slowly walking down the stone steps, which echo loudly as there's a hush. And then at the center of the platform, Aoife, Tito, you see a old-looking man wearing grungy looking robes that at one point were probably royal, regal robes made of a fine silk red, but now stained, white fur trim, stained gray, a crown on his head that at one point shined brightly but is now tarnished, the gold, an outward reflection of an inward change, as it were. And they're walking slowly towards him. And he locks eyes with you, Aoife, and then he looks at Tito. And he...
Well, if everybody is up besides us, I would start walking toward to try to keep the illusion if able.
Okay.
I don't know if Tito wants to follow suit.
Oh yeah, Tito's gonna follow suit.
Perfect.
He probably wouldn't have thought about that.
He waits for a moment, the hush, and he starts walking off of the ritual chamber. And he turns a small corner, and Oliver, Lucy, and Boren line up there, and he walks through a shimmering portal. Oliver, and then Lucy, and then Tito.
Tito's going for it.
Oh, sorry, did I
Yeah.
say Tito? I meant Boren. Sorry, my bad.
Oh.
Boren. Tito, you can
Yeah.
if you want.
Yep.
Going right for it.
All right, you.
All for one, brother.
Lucy, Eva. Oof, I'm getting there.
Yeah, I definitely would. I'm worried, but I'll go.
So you walk through the shimmering portal. It feels like water against your skin, but you don't get wet. And you pop through into a narrow hallway. Not a narrow hallway, a large hallway. And in front of you is large double doors. And the double doors swing open as you watch the king walk through it. Entering into a large banquet room, there is 2 tables lining both sides. In the center, there is almost like an altar. And in the center of, surrounding the altar, there are 4 people playing lyres, lutes, lyres. And there's a haunting melody, slightly discordant, played in a minor key, making a feeling of unease in a song that should be major. In the center of the altar, there is a halfling suspended in midair, surrounded by a sort of purple haze surrounding the altar. There is Tito, you recognize it. You saw it when you were in the temple of Sylvanus, or anywhere else where Arkwich was present. The purple tentacles bleeding out along the 2 tables lined with
anxiety raises.
what? Say that again.
Tito's anxiety level raises.
Perfect.
He doesn't like.
Are you gonna start laughing? Because I love that when you do that when you get scared.
We'll see.
Sitting at the tables, you notice 5 empty seats, and behind each of one of the seats that are empty, there is a person of some race. I don't remember all the races yet. When we get into the Talespire, you'll see them. They're standing at the wall behind the seat, but then at every other seat there is someone. You see some skeletons, you see some zombies, you see someone that you swear is a vampire standing there, humans, dwarves, goblins, orcs of all kinds, about 20 of them or so lining the seats. Up front you see a man in a cloak, hands wrapped like this inside the cloak. At the far end, sitting behind where the king and queen would be seated, you see a woman standing there, and the king walks. Oliver, Boren, Lucy, you all walk to a seat that's open, and you sit. Aoife and Tito.
Oh yeah, I guess we ought to.
So you also.
Is there a?
Maybe we can nudge him.
That's what I want. Is there like a for the seating arrangement? What seats are open, if I may ask, after the others that are compelled sit?
They're pretty. Let me pull up Talespire, and if you guys want, you can pull up Talespire now. And
If there's adjacent seating, then Tito's gonna sit next to one of them and give them.
there is not adjacent seating.
Yep.
The seats are
Crap.
spread. There's 3 on one side, on the left side, 2 on the right side.
You said you got this on the map. We can just.
Yes, sir.
I'm loading in now.
I think I even threw you nerds where you belong.
We'll see how dramatic Tito's gonna get to be able to accomplish his goal. Maybe he
That's
just falls across
incredibly
the table
loud.
one next to him.
I'll show you incredibly loud.
Please don't. It won't even pick up the.
I want to hear the most annoying sound.
Ah!
Yeah, I love that.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Why am I waiting for the adventure to begin? I'm the DM. Oh, I said, wow, I went crazy with that. That's even
Whoa.
better. Are you
I can
guys there?
see your faces on Hailspire.
Oh, that's weird.
Says we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
That's-
shit, that's cool.
Oh, the new Discord overlay?
Yeah.
That's nifty.
Yeah. It's
I'm
actually
still
great
waiting.
that how small it is. It like doesn't actually take away.
It's average.
Why is it opening on that monitor? There we go.
Oh, shoot. This scene is
Maybe
up.
I'll
I need
just
to fix
put you
this.
guys.
This one says boring, but
I might watch it on the
English.
stream.
Okay.
It says I'm waiting on
My
Gina.
Tesla computer decided to restart.
All right. The fight. This is more. There's no fight. This is more for like everybody else to figure out what's going on, right? This is just a visual
You
representation.
better
There is
hope I
no-
don't get the ability to fight. There might be some fighting. You better keep me under mind control.
There is no fighting.
Because if that's the king I think it is, Lucy's gonna kill him.
There's
Oof.
gonna be no fighting. Everything is happy. Everything is wonderful.
For the best.
Nobody
It
is
feels
in
happy.
trouble. Yeah,
Don't
He's in
tell
trouble,
me how to
Lucy.
feel.
I can. You're mind controlled. I'm railroading you.
This
right
is
now.
why his
No.
brother doesn't have an eye.
Maybe I load up the right thing.
Can I do more?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, and you gave
It's still
us
saying Beb.
item.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna. Fix
I'm still
that.
waiting on GM, so I'm just
Screw
waiting, I
you.
guess.
Let me
Oh.
summon you all at the board. Hey Yahoah, hey Yahoah, hey Yahoah, hey Yahoah. Don't know where this is.
I know,
Hey.
I know.
There we go.
Stick.
Nice. Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
and
I
then
don't have to
am-
move. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, brothers. Okay.
Oh Jesus!
That's super cool. I can just have your faces down there. That's awesome.
How many faces can I have?
You
One.
can, if you open the overlay, you can stretch it out.
Everybody
That's not
gets
technically
one.
true.
Now I have to fix.
Oh,
You
the
can
no.
have more. It just takes a lot of work.
I love
I
that.
gotta be next to the vampire, huh?
Okay, so that's
Tito's anxiety raises more.
All right. Now I can fix. I should have fixed this before. Here's the thing. I think if my brain, if I were on ADHD meds, I would have been prepared. I honestly feel that way. As it is now, I'm not.
We'll find out next time.
Yeah.
No, I'm just...
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon, watch the Dragon Ball Z. I'm excited. I'm excited for what this.
Dragon Z's balls and
Dragon D's nuts. Dragon nuts. So,
I think I see Oliver. Okay.
all right. I'm
That'd
just
be a
trying
good
to figure
D&D
out
campaign
here.
name.
Is there a
okay.
ghost at the table?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
cool.
So, as you can see, let's see, where is you, Aoife, are this one. This is
Oh,
That's you.
okay. That's cool.
that's where that's an open seat. Lucy, you are right here. You are next to
Or near the center ones, not
Whatever.
the side tables.
yeah, you're at the side tables. Then on the other side is
What's
Run,
creatures
run,
behind
Oliver.
her?
Run.
Oliver's running away. He's
Oh.
right there. And then there's
Well, maybe
Tito.
we should swap with vampire.
You're between a zombie dwarf and a vampire, Tito. You're doing all right. Oliver, you
Zombie
are,
dwarf, I'm not as concerned about.
Oliver's between two humans.
Two
Some-
ladies.
Some of you got the shorter end of the stick. Aoife, you are between a nice lady selling apples and whatever this is.
Okay.
And a warforged.
Lucy, there's a mummy and this nice
That
looking
daddy.
woman.
I can't see it on the thing. What's
Oh, the stream will catch up in a second. Then just give it a quick second. We'll hover there. Really, she looks really sweet.
you describe the nice looking woman?
Yeah. So she has red eyes. She has large fangs. It looks like she has two horns. She has a
Right.
really pale skin, red nails. She's pointing very angrily, and she has what looks to be a fan, because maybe it gets hot in hell where she lives.
Yeah, so Lucy's getting she's a little steamed right now because she wonders if Can Anduin see whatever I see? And now she's jealous because it's like, that's a demon. Like, but you're with Lucy, Andy.
Oh yeah, Boren. I forgot where you were, Boren. You're right there, Boren. You are between.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pretty close to Aoife. And there's also what looks to be an orc shaman next to you. And then up there we see the man in robes. The king goes and he sits by the table. And as he sits, everyone else sits. Oliver, Lucy, and Boren, your mind comes back to you, and you find yourself
You back?
able to think.
Is this like a talking dinner? Which is this a silent dinner or a talking dinner? I have questions for you. She points at the demon. Like, how should I dress? Because I think I'm going home with you eventually. How should I dress? You know anyone named Anduin?
The king not the king, the four creatures in the corners that you didn't notice until now all say silence, but in a piercing scream that you weren't expecting, hurting your ears. Did this freeze?
Not talking dinner. Okay.
What is that?
I look over. Do I now see? Is that the king that I?
Yes, it is.
Can I harmonize with the screeching?
Your ears bleed a little bit. You may.
But do I
try,
get it?
though. You may try.
Okay. All right.
There it is. Oh! Give me a that performance check at a
I
disadvantage.
got a 26. Oh, okay.
Because it is hurting you.
26.
Perfect.
Is that a
Yeah,
banshee?
you do harmonize with it. Your ears still bleed, but good for you. Harmonizing.
Worth the pain to be this good.
You don't quite hit the same pitch. You're several octaves lower, but you do harmonize. And they say silence.
Hell yeah.
Silence. And everyone else at the table except for you all react. Other people don't. You're the only ones that seem to be hurt or affected by that.
Good.
And the king sits up straight. You may eat. You may talk. Enjoy. And those that are near you start to eat. Very polite. Everyone is very reserved in their movements. They don't know. It's very much a proper meal. Lucy, you are very at home. The etiquette followed here is A+. Like this is quintessential royalty meeting. All of your memories about how to treat royalty come flooding back to you. Not flushing back to you. That's the opposite direction.
Can I mime things to the others then? There's a couple things she feels like they need to know. She wants to mime. Don't eat it. Then she wants to mime. Especially looking at Tito, be like, this is the first fork to start with. What do I roll for that?
You're gonna
I want
wink at her, but he's wearing glasses so she can't see it. And then he's gonna lean over to the vampire to say something, but I can wait until whatever
All
you
right.
do.
Lucy, roll your charisma. Give me a
Charisma?
Well, no, it's not a flat.
Or
It's
performance.
a skill. This is a skill check. I don't think it's performance. It's give me a persuasion check as a way to convey the
21.
rules. Because imagine, if you will, this was real life, and you were like, because you also have to obey the rules yourself while conveying this information. So there's a lot that goes into this. It's a very delicate situation, unless, of course, you just want to like.
5 moves like.
Yeah. So.
Don't eat. Like, what kind of food is this?
It looks delicious food that is made by humans. It's like what you see on the table is what you get, right? You see
We flash back to right before we got into Arkwich. Was Aoife with us then?
No. Arkwich? No.
Oh, okay. For the other ones, could be a point where Lucy's just chatting and she does like, and so if you're at a party and you're handed things and you're thinking like, I want to be good at the party, but I don't really like feel like that right now. You can do this to pretend to sip, you can do this to pretend to eat, and you just have something in your hands. No one thinks about it because they're all thinking about themselves.
Yeah. So what you see, chickens, there's like casserole dishes, cakes, just a gingerbread house, carrots, vegetables of various kinds, bread, looks like fresh bread, soft, various rolls.
Our roll.
It smells so incredibly good. And it looks really good too. The chicken skin looks crispy and maybe buttery. You can't quite tell. A little bit of juice is running down it. Looking at it makes your mouth water. And you got a what on your persuasion check?
Persuasion was 21.
21. Okay, yes. Those of you who want, who are directly across from Lucy, have an easier time. Tito definitely sees it. Oliver doesn't. Aoife, I could give that to you. Boren, you would struggle. So, Tito, Aoife, and that's it. Kind of get the gist of what Lucy's saying is proper meal, and she very politely picks up the first fork and she looks at it like as if she's examining it, because this, you can do this looking at the quality of the steel. It's immaculate, real silver. Tito, you get that's the first fork. Aoife, you get that's the first fork. Also, it comes to you that this is it's a structured meal. Like, you don't just get to do whatever you want here. I mean, maybe you could, but there could be consequences.
Go grab that fork.
Can I get an insight check or something on the food quality? Anything seem off of it? Like, I'm looking for like poison or things like that.
Sure, roll.
So insight or medicine, or what would we do?
Do medicine. Give me a medicine check. And Tito, as you want to lean towards the vampire.
Oh yeah, brother.
Got a 16.
16. It doesn't seem to be poisoned. It smells fantastic. There are other humanoids eating it. They seem fine. The king doesn't eat. The queen does eat.
He's a lich.
Oliver, what do you do? Oh, what do you want to say to the vampire, Tito?
Oh yeah. Hey brother, what brings you to this fine shindig?
The end of the world. As he drinks a red viscous liquid.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm Tito. I'm here to spread Tito mania, brother.
He nods. You can call me the Count.
The Count? All right. The Count. Great. Nice to meet you, Z Count.
He nods.
Well, I hope you enjoy this dinner. We'll have to, connect afterward.
Yes, indeed.
Discuss something.
I
don't
would
know
very much like you
do
to
that.
visit my castle. Perhaps
You got a castle? That's cool.
I will put you in with the other animals.
I got plenty of animals back home too. Yeah. We don't got a castle though. We got trees.
Yes, the trees. Perhaps when things really get going, all your trees will burn.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but you seem like a pleasant enough fella. So maybe you got something.
He smiles.
We'll have to figure out.
Large fangs. Yes, we will.
Oh, I got some of them too.
Hmm.
It's
Have you
different,
ever
though,
considered
maybe.
becoming a vampire spawn?
I hadn't, but what kind of benefits does a person gain from something like this?
Uh-oh.
People interview for this?
No, you seem like you know what's going
There's
on.
usually an interview with the vampire.
You.
Oh, Tito knows what's going on. Yeah,
You get.
he always knows what's going on.
You got invited to the king's party. That is enough for me. I would say the benefits: superhuman strength. You don't need to.
Oh, I checked already, brother.
You don't need to consume food. You can control others.
good.
You can control various animals.
Tito already. Well, he doesn't know. I don't know about animals. I mean, sometimes.
I don't even know what can. I don't know. I don't know. Some things still just don't occur to me. Like, yeah, they'll talk to these people. You can turn into a bat. You can charm. You get to make other spawns
What?
yourself. Hmm.
You turn into a bat. What else can you do?
You can climb on the walls. You can heal
that.
unnaturally quick. And if you
Well, that sounds
get
really nice.
defeated in battle, you won't die.
Really?
There
Alright.
is the downside of no sun, but as you can see, there is never sun here. It's perfect. He smiles, showing his fangs.
This place. So maybe this place isn't so bad, you're saying?
Indeed. All we must
Okay.
do is listen to the king.
Well, alright. That seems easy enough.
If you're interested, maybe after the end of the world, you can visit me, Tito.
Well, I'll sure try. Where's your castle?
I will find you.
You will find me.
Yes.
Well, you seem like the kind of person that wouldn't lie to me, so I believe you.
Why would I?
Why would you? You know, the end of the world. You know.
Oliver,
So,
what are you doing?
No, we.
Probably listening to conversations. I'm trying to figure out why these other people are here.
They're
I
not.
was gonna say
talking.
before Oliver starts, I would like to cast Zone of Truth, and I'm going to do it. It's 15-meter sphere in 20. Okay, so right there. So
Perfect.
everyone inside of that is aware that there is a Zone of Truth. They don't know who casts it. And their first turn entering it, they have to make a charisma save. And if they fail or pass, I know. And if they fail, they can't speak a deliberate lie.
So Aoife and Lucy, you both have to make a charisma save.
Oh, let's go. All right. Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
The mummy makes
Okay,
it.
they'll do.
The demon, you get a note.
29!
Yeah, he knows who
12.
did and
Alright.
didn't.
The demon failed. The mummy succeeded. The apple lady failed, and the what the heck is that thing? The golem thing failed. It's a warforged.
What'd you have to
is what it
make?
is. What's your DC?
Continue.
What's your DC, Born?
I should know that.
Mhm. Indeed, you should know that. But it's been long enough that we'll
Hey,
forgive
it
you.
has been.
It's been a
long
while. It's been a hot minute.
And wow.
Since I saw you. Waiting on your camera. Your cameras are offset now. I think that's old. Hi, JC. Did you ever? Oh, you're still figuring out your. I'm sure it's fine. Lucy, you don't lie anyways.
I got a 12. I probably didn't make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
12 is probably too low, right?
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
proficiency's high enough to make it higher than that.
So I have to tell the truth?
Yeah.
So I just play Lucy like normal?
Deliberately
Yeah.
lie.
I'll just play Lucy.
The people that are
What she has
around
things
you
to say.
aren't having conversations unless directly talked to.
Is the king talking?
The cane? The king.
King. Sorry.
No, he's watching. He's watching what's going on after. Yeah, he's sitting and observing. And he's not observing the other people there. He's looking at you 5. Like that's that's who he's watching. And he's seems to be information gathering. The queen is also she is head down, focused on the thing in front of her. You notice like she's eating, but she's eating in a way that is like almost animatronic. It's a little bit too regular.
And then who's in the middle?
Oh, Oliver. As you look in the middle, you notice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is. There's almost like there's 2 people floating. You see the thing that you've grown so used to, the figure inside the figure. The main figure you see is, of course, Penny, floating there. And the figure outside, the translucent, almost not figure is a female girl, human, long, golden hair, hauntingly translucent skin.
But they don't look familiar.
No.
Okay.
But the Penny does.
Yeah. Okay. Probably just angrily staring down the king, kind of waiting to see what's going to happen next. Stealing myself.
So, unless someone wants to try talking to anything else, Lucy, do you want to try talking to the demon
Lucy
woman?
does.
Of
She
course
does.
you do.
So, because the mummy figures us to be groans. So, I am married to a fiend, and when I die, I'm probably going home with him, because that's what you do when you get married, you go home with the person. So, what's it like where you're from?
It's wonderful.
Funny get new outfits?
It's so good, darling. As she whips out the fan, which, as you notice, it seems to be utility as well as more utility than just as a fan. Like the tips of it seem to be maybe a little bit more pointy. It's wonderful, darling.
So it's hot down there because you have a fan?
It is very hot, but you get used to the heat. It's a dry heat. It's so good. You get everything your heart desires.
What if you go there and your heart desires to not be there?
I guess you get almost everything. You wouldn't get that. But you can torture whoever you want. You can eat whatever you want, as long as it is, of course, on a living or previously living creature. It's so wonderful.
You're all carnivores, okay. I guess I eat meat now. So normally I'd be not cool to torture thing. I'd be like, no, I don't want to be. But so can I torture him? And point right at the king.
Oh, darling.
He's going there.
You presume much, darling. She smiles. You notice her teeth are very pointy and jagged, and she smells she smells like a pleasant lilac perfume with a with a hint of sulfur.
So, have you heard of Anduin?
I can't say I have, but tell me about
You
this
see him?
Anduin.
Your eyes.
I cannot.
He's probably around here somewhere.
I see nothing, darling. Would you
He was
like
an
me
angel of
to?
light. Very beautiful. No, I don't know if I want you to do that. I don't know what that is. Can you talk about? Can we have like a circle of consent here with this zone of truth? Can you talk about something before you do it?
I was offering. I would never violate the
What were you
king's
offering?
chamber. I was simply offering me to look at this passenger.
How would you do that? Would you hurt him?
No, darling, in the king's
you
chamber, I
hurt
would
me?
never hurt him, darling. Never.
Lucy, can you pass the carrots, please?
No, you can't. You really should be eating this.
Oh, I know. I understand. I turned, shades of orange if I eat too much beta carotene. But may I have a little bit, please? I'm just trying to get her to just send me some carrots and stop talking. I'm also gonna look at the young lady next to me that has the bushel of apples. Ironically,
Yeah.
I'm assuming she sat them at her feet to enjoy her own meal.
They were
but,
on the table, and she's eating the apples, only apples, and it's an entire bushel full of apples.
Good lord. I'll look at her and just try to again get a vibe check on this. This is like more kind of like mechanically driven, kind of like the queen or not. Might I have an apple, miss? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Agatha, and of course, dear, here's an apple. And she hands you an apple. It is not mechanical, no.
Okay. So, are you enjoying the preparations for this evening?
Oh, loving it, darling. I'm simply just famished for the end of the world.
Yeah, the end can't come quick enough now, can it? Do we have a time for when the festivities are kicking off this evening?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's within the evening. I'm very excited now that the guests of honor have arrived.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, no spoiling it. The king would certainly skewer me on a pike. Oh.
Now, is she lying since she's in the zone of truth and failed, or is she like being legit that she's scared about being piked?
Born, you would know she is legit scared about being skewered by the king.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes,
I'm going to try to pass her some of the food in front of me, and then just looking down at Lucy. Lucy, would you like some food to at least be fragrant in front of you instead of chatting with everybody? I'm going to try to pass something down to Lucy to do.
I think she's gonna be a neighbor.
Fantastic. As she's talking, you said there was really nice cutlery.
Yeah.
Are the knives sharp? Are they like steak knives? Like, like good.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, as I'm passing the plate, deceptively so, sneak one of the knives, a sharper one at that, into my sleeve of my outfit, and just see what the vibe is after that happens.
Roll your sleight of hand.
Not deception.
Not for sliding a knife into your sleeve.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to. Yep, I got you.
Good
Let's go.
try.
Dear dice gods, be nice today. Oh, that was a 15.
Okay. Nothing really happens.
I saw that.
Yeah. The king clears his throat. My subjects, I have brought you here today for a glorious moment. We should all
subject. I'm from a different.
We should all be grateful that we can finally begin now that those that have transcended Arkwich have arrived. Our guests of honor.
Oh, fuck.
And he motions to Lucy, Oliver, Tito. I'm so incredibly pleased. I've waited so very long for this. Now, as we all know, my daughter, Delilah, has also been blessed with the touch of Arkwich. I am so looking forward to this transcendence. Would you three like to say a word? And he looks at Lucy, Tito, and Oliver. Please speak.
My name's Tito. I'm I'm kind of new here. I don't recognize a whole lot of faces, but y'all seem like plenty of fine folks, and I think we'll get along all right in the end. I don't know how into the end of the world. I'm really, that one kind of doesn't quite sit with me right, but we'll, I figure we're gonna ride this out together, So, in closing, my name's Tito, and I'm here to spread Tito-mania, brothers.
Well said, Tito.
Thanks.
Oliver, any words?
I'll stand up, and then I'll get on the table. And then, I have a couple of words I'd like to share with the class. My name's Oliver. I'm an alcoholic, and today I'd like to talk about Arkwich and the hell that it is. I don't know what kind of weird, horrifying things you people are into, that Arkwich is where you want to go and that it's a good thing, but you are delusional pieces of human garbage. Well, sorry, some of you aren't human. I gestured to like the zombie and the ghost and the vampire. But anyway.
The zombie goes...
Sorry, I wanted to include everyone. I don't know why you're here. I don't know what someone has talked you into doing or whatever, but you obviously aren't very smart, so here's what you're looking forward to. And then I just kind of like list out all the horrifying things that happened in Arkwich in as much detail as possible. Really harboring on like the rats and stuff, like the really gross stuff. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. And I'm sure your daughter is thrilled too, that you're sacrificing her or whatever stupid shit you're doing because you're an idiot. But, thank you very much for your time and, just ruining everyone's lives in like a tri-state area. You're a genius, you piece of shit.
What? Yeah!
Well,
after hearing that, I'll
Oliver.
stand up before the king speaks or interrupt him and ask, are you the pieces of shit that took my family and my entire race from the world?
No, that honor does not belong to me. But I look forward. I can introduce you if you so choose.
Gladly, the fucker will die.
Excellent. You must simply sit and wait then. And Oliver, that was extremely well put. Lucia, and he lists out your full name, Peritas. Would you like any words?
I think before I cast that, I stand up, I walking slowly toward him the whole time, and I say, I don't know what Andaletta did. I don't know if the gods are good. Maybe she was wronged. But if you're the kind that worships her, then I now know she is fully evil. I hope you go see her soon. Cast banishment on him.
Okay. Roll a dexterity save.
Okay. 19.
Where are you?
Nice.
Oh, I was by the. I'd probably like climbing over the table, start walking towards him.
Yeah.
Well, how far away can I would cast banishment as soon as I can? 60 feet. Do I get
Okay.
to 60 feet?
I think you were there from the start.
No,
Yeah.
You only had to go. Yeah, you didn't have to go far at all.
Banishment. It'll probably fizzle, but it's charisma 17.
Oh yeah, you're in the lane. First roll your dexterity save. Oh, you got 19. Give me a second.
Yeah. We're gonna send him to her.
Give me a second.
You really took all my nice feelings for Thoa and Detta, which is me saying that, not Lucy.
It's weird that
So
you had.
far.
She could have been for this person a little bit, like, well, maybe Lathander's not so good either, because he's using us. He turned me into a weapon. But having this dude be like her big, main guy,
Yeah.
the one person that Lucy would probably murder in his sleep.
You should have gone with a bard. I could have been a much better face for the brand.
Okay, so you are 60 feet. You do that. Then what happens is, before you, give me a second. On top of the altar materializes out of theoretically thin air. A dragon materializes. 60.
I'd like to cast banishment.
This was a ready to action.
That's what I was trying to do.
What are they when they say a 60 feet cone? What's the angle on that?
Is it cone?
The cones
Mine says
has to go
60
out,
feet.
so it's like just above everyone, I think.
What do you mean?
So it has to miss. Sorry.
Oh, I see what I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I say usually isn't there a it usually says like does it say 60 feet diameter or does it say 60 feet like
It's
reach?
60 feet.
I think it's 60 feet, so I think it's like a
Cone.
line from me. I don't think it's a cone. It says cone? It doesn't say cone on.
It says cone.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
they'll
think
say
that would be
cone.
it then.
Yeah.
So then
Well, you'd have to
You-
go out to 60.
you draw it out to 60
Yeah, go to
feet,
60.
and that's it.
Yeah, and then whatever's in that radius of the cone. Yep.
Yeah, but what's
I
the
don't
angle?
remember. Let me look it up because yeah. So there's an angle to them also.
Yeah, what's the angle?
Like 45.
Draw.
Cone angle.
Is
The
it-
cone angles were 90 degrees. That's crazy if true. I've seen that they're 60 degrees.
They've updated it, so I don't think that's correct. 10 feet from the origin, the cone is 10 feet wide with 30 feet. So 60 foot would be 60 foot from point of origin. And where is the rest of it? Why is it cut off? That's so stupid. From point A to point B is 60. From point B to point C. Why aren't you not giving me this? Come on.
Oh, this is a good. What was that? That looks like it's not quite. It looks like a 30-degree angle on that thing. Well, I guess it matters a little bit.
It does. I'm trying to roll it up now. I don't want to know what the Why can't you just tell me?
Why is this so? I should have looked this up before.
So if it's 10 to 15, what's the degree there? It says 60-degree angle is what I'm seeing for
yeah,
5e.
That's what I'm seeing as well. So then a 60 feet, and then a 60-degree angle is.
Jesus Christ.
That seems pretty accurate for that kind of attack.
Let me.
That's terrifying.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
That's
say.
supposed to be-
Oh! I did not
that-
see that.
Does that hit Aoife?
I don't see it from my angle. from where you were pointing it at. So
There we
you
go.
have to pick your point and leave it, and then let's see.
Yeah.
I think
My
Miss
badge did not
Everyone-
work. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, what?
If you're aiming it directly at her, I'm assuming once you hit it, we'll be able to tell.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Nice.
It's right there, my
no,
bun's in it.
No, hang on. That's Matt. This is really hard to aim in Tailspire. I'm trying my best. There we go.
That's okay.
I don't know. I'm a fan of this.
Just-
I'm out of it. I like it.
Just start the cone like below where the dragon is, maybe.
Start
You know what I'm
with
talking about?
There we go. I got it. There.
Oh, never mind. That's way better.
Oh, but if
I feel like
I
you should
release...
start it at its face.
Take a fart on his forehead.
Aoife, it misses you by a hair.
Does it hit all those other fine folks?
I'm alive.
Her apples are gonna be gone.
Yeah, it's like the
Dang it.
demon's gonna be fine.
Oh, but they'll be roasted apples, brother.
Flambe.
Flambe. And you rolled a what?
Oh, my dexterity, I think it was 19.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
Save.
Okay.
19.
great.
And wait. And I, if I need to, I can do. Nope. I've already used favor by the gods. Never mind.
I
When'd
thought
you
this
use
was a new
that?
day.
Since we rested.
Last
Yeah.
game. I don't think we've rested at the end of the last game because everything's.
We rested coming
Same.
into the town right before we got into town. So that's why I was wondering if did you use
Oh.
it favor of the gods since we came into town?
You have your
It's
temp
checked.
HP, right?
Yep, I have 14 temp HP.
Oh, I deleted my temp HP. I'm an idiot.
It's checked, so I think I must have used it. But would we have had a short rest while waiting in the Coliseum?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Only if you weren't. Only if you weren't like taken over.
Probably a
Also,
long
I
rest.
haven't checked on my sheet, so I must have used it for some reason.
Remember, if you're within the 10 feet of me, you get +4.
She is not within 10 feet of you.
Yep.
You take 29 damage as bone shards and they pelt and rip into your flesh. You weren't prepared for it in the slightest, and they
Archie.
the mummy.
So
they
my
rip through the
concentration
mummy.
drops on the banister.
Roll your concentration. See if concentration is Constitution.
Did he already win it?
This was a readied action.
Well, I think that's what we're asking. Is he
Concentration
banished officially, or is he?
He hasn't had to roll yet because
Oh.
on hostile
Oh, so-
spellcasting.
Do I roll concentration when I'm attacked during a casting, or does it just fizzle?
This determines whether or not you get the cast off.
Is that a Constitution flat roll? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a
Constitution saving throw. DC's 14.
I've got a natural 14, so I got
Okay.
a 19.
Yep, you get your spell off.
So it's otherwise, I'm going through her, and she gets a little Lucy sneer on her face, and still pulls her hands out and keeps casting.
Yeah.
Counterspelled. The advisor behind waves his hand, and the spell dissipates. Please, thank you for your words, Miss Peritas. You may sit.
And the lettuce gonna eat
Banishment.
all of you.
Banishment.
Oh, you wanted to banish. You want to banish the dragon? Yeah. Hit
No,
hit
I was
it.
aiming.
Oh, you want to
I'm
banish
aiming
him?
for the gentleman. Yeah, that seems to be maybe possibly a lich. Yeah.
Behind him or
No, I'm aiming for
The
the king. Yeah.
okay. He
I'm within range.
blinks out of existence.
Just looks at her own hands like,
Lucy, you did it!
let's get Penny!
Do I get the vibe that like it worked?
You get
Like
the
I'm
vibe.
feeling like I'm holding a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna immediately look across the table at everybody else. Do something.
Is the dragon still there?
Yeah. We are
Did you
going
say
to
roll?
initiatives?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I wasn't saying anything, as I figured we'd do that.
That's what. Yeah. Oh no!
Not bad.
I rolled a
Lucy's
3.
ready. Natural 20, 22.
Tito,
For Lucy.
20.
Lucy got a 22. What'd you get, Tito?
20.
20. What did you get?
What are these?
Next person.
11.
What did you get? Next person.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay.
What are these people in the middle doing? I forgot to ask.
They're playing a very discordant music.
Belly dancing.
What'd you get, Aoife?
And then I got a 3. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yikes. There it is.
Feels lore accurate there. Might just set off a spell, so possibly I'm not paying attention to initiative.
Did the thing in the corner take the damage too?
Yeah. Oh,
What? Do we recognize it, or do we know what it is?
it died.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, it died. It did.
And the apple person died. This person was also in it.
Oh.
They're dead.
Aw.
And they fall
That's apple lady.
on the ripped apart to shreds. The shards of bones, absolutely shredding them to pieces. Lucy, it is your turn.
I
Oh, hang
flame
on, I have
on.
to
I
do-
have my brilliant.
I have to do turn order. Let me do that so we know. Initiative, Lucy. Add Lucy. There we go.
These are the times I regret being utility.
Sure. Who am I missing? Oliver. I'm missing Oliver.
18.
There we go. Okay, Lucy. Flame on.
Yeah, flame on. So I have my rage. So my wings come out. I think in a very serious, quiet way. Babe, it's go time. If you don't want to go to hell today, you might want to help me out. I do quicken spell on Eldritch Blast with a bonus one, and I'm gonna shoot the dragon twice.
And
if I hit him, I get.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you do it. Yeah, you shoot the bone dragon twice. Roll your attack.
Okay. First one fizzles as a natural one.
Nice. Good shot.
Do I hit someone else red?
You're doing
They
good.
roll damage to some
Red.
random person I hit.
Sure. Give me roll a
That whoever got hit is
well,
I hold off on giving my radiant one because it's once per turn, right? Let's see, for a minute.
yeah.
You can have one attack. Oh, I can choose. I can have one attack. That attack does not deal my radiant damage.
Yeah.
For my next one?
Yeah.
20.
That hits.
That's 7 force damage and 9 radiant damage.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And I want to fly because I have a move. I want to fly and duck behind the demon lady.
Okay. Move yourself then to where you. Oh, you can't move. You're
I'm
watching
still out on Tailspire.
Okay. That's why you haven't been moving. All right, you want to move and duck behind that lady. All right, so you're like.
The bone stuff hits her first.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Tito, what do you want to do?
All right. So while Lucy was doing her whole thing there, Tito's gonna lean into the vampire and be like, "Listen, brother, everything that happens after this point doesn't mean that I'm against you. So we can continue to talk after this." And then he's gonna go and engage this dragon.
When you say that, he goes like this. Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
Tito really is recognizing his old age. He's trying to set up a long-term plan.
Tito's got a retirement plan, buddy.
I would watch a Tito the Vampire miniseries.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess Tito's gonna. Let's see. What is my? Yeah, he's gonna pop out his wings of flying, and he's gonna engage this dragon in the sky.
Okay. Ooh. We can do enable flying. You can absolutely make it to the dragon as well. Not even an issue. I'm fighting a dragon. Midair Tito dragon fight. That's pretty dope as heck.
Yeah, he's gonna be pulling out his folding chair as he flies towards him.
Not your Venara axe.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I never gave it to you, did I? I think it's I never made it for you. I think it's a +2. 1d12.
You become like a holy avenger or something.
Yes, that's fair.
Is this where my loot like transforms into like a legendary item? Because you said it had like potential before. I'm just bringing that up again, just in case you forgot.
Or are you El Kabonging?
Maybe.
And they do it, bring
You
more
don't need
people
to
in,
use
right?
his,
We now have
what
Penny.
they call his rage. His bonus action.
Yes, rage is a bonus action.
I would like to rage.
We will say
Yeah. And,
+2 to damage and attack rolls, and we'll deal an extra 1d8 earth damage.
Solid. Bludgeoning?
It's an axe, so no. Oh wait, yeah.
I'd
No.
like the extra or whatever.
Is there not like there's fire damage? Why is there not like earth damage?
I think that anytime you get hit with like
you
a
could
rock
make-
or anything,
Oh.
it's just bludgeoning.
They do bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's just bludgeoning, yeah.
That's stupid.
They do that.
If you want to have earth damage, we will take it. Like, just
Maybe
tell us
it's
what
super effective against dragons.
Right, bone dragons. I mean,
like Pokemon.
Right? Yeah.
you said it's a D8 plus a
We'll
D12 Earth.
Yeah, we'll say air damage. That's closer to earth than.
Air. Yeah. Tito likes to be in the air.
That's fair.
At the tippy top.
He's gonna do like tornado strikes and stuff. So you said that's a D12, right?
Yeah,
I'm
D12
gonna
plus a
have to
D8.
craft it after this round, then I guess. All right, D12 plus D8 plus probably strength. All right. Okay. So he's gonna reckless strike though too. Does a 25 do it?
It definitely does.
Oh, good. All right. So we got. Looks like that's 11 damage on that first attempt. He's gonna take his second attack.
Nice.
We got a 28 and
That hits.
oh, that's a natural 20.
Ooh. Yeah, buddy.
So let's go. 2d12 plus 2d8 air damage. Is it 2 times the strength as well?
Only dice double.
No. Okay, so we got 29 damage.
Nice. Good hit.
Listen, brother, it's nothing against you, but you got something against Lucy, so it's gotta happen.
Oliver?
Sorry, I'm looking for something. And then I had a peanut butter and jelly earlier, and I got jelly on my hand, so I had to wash my hand. So does it seem like all of the other extras here are getting up to, like, fight, or they're just kind of chilling?
Seems like most of them can't be bothered.
Okay.
And as the first blow was hit and the aggressive action, in between the pillars, a shimmering rainbow-looking barrier has formed.
Damn it. Did it seem like someone activated that, or it was there before and not seeable?
Impossible to tell.
No, I get roll for it.
Roll for it.
No, it's fine. I get it. I will. You just raged, so I'm not gonna do that. I will go ahead and.
No, by the way, the bards are playing similar music to what you're hearing.
Okay.
They're just here for the vibes.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're here for the vibes, man. Actually, they're playing music more similar to this. This song was not there for some reason.
I can't do that. My stuff's messed up. I just don't do anything in combat. I will polymorph into a giant ape.
Okay.
You polymorph the dragon.
Nah, we're about to have some King Kong type shit. Or wait, no, can I do a T-Rex now?
This is closer to what is playing by the bards.
Oh yeah, T-Rex. I'm gonna do a T-Rex.
Wish I could hear it. I've got it turned all the way up and can't hear. I'm so upset.
Let me.
I might be the only one having the issue, though.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's reminding me of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I'm hearing it. I don't know what the deal was.
And now, yeah, I was like, now it's Baldur's Gate, but that first part was giving me some Skyrim vibes.
That's
okay.
It's absolutely
Yeah,
amazing.
they killed it. All right, so, I am huge.
Oh yeah, you're a T-Rex now. Let me.
So I think I should be able to reach the dragon.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, do you have a cool mini you can grab?
I'm looking.
Or I don't know how annoying that is. If I will just move my character if you don't. I don't mind at all. I probably should have. See.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you just put it up by the dragon, that's perfect.
Ah, too big.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's just right.
Maybe a little bigger, I think. He's huge.
Yeah, huge is 3x3, isn't it?
No, it's probably like 8x8. No, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna bite the dragon.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just let out a huge roar. I can't do a T-Rex roar, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then I'll just roll a d20. Oh no, I can do it in here. Where's it at? Oh, it's kind of behind the pictures I have.
Oh.
18 plus 10.
That's a hit.
And he takes. Okay. 2, 3, 4. It's 31 plus 38 piercing damage. and he is not a medium or smaller creature, so he's not grappled. And then I'm gonna whip my tail at the guy over that was behind me.
Okay.
I think it has a 10-foot reach, so I think I should be able to
Which
get
guy?
him. Sorry, the guy who's like sitting directly behind me. Because I heard a counter spell or something go off across the room.
No, he is way more
Okay,
than 10
maybe
feet.
not. Okay, then I will just... Who can I hit? If I can get my mouth up there, I can probably get my tail up there, right? Can I hit the dragon? If I just, like, spin around, hit him with my tail?
What does it say?
It doesn't say anything about, like, not being able to do it on the same... Oh, wait, no, it does. I'm sorry. It can't make both attacks against the same target. I'm glad I read the rest of that. Sorry. I will just... Can I do it against the force field?
Sure.
Or the pillars of the, like, bed chamber?
Yeah,
Alright.
you can
13?
hurt your tail.
Okay. That's my turn.
You take
Ow. Okay.
17 damage.
Oh wait, Tito's got this ability called Spirit Shield. If you're raging another creature you can see within 30 feet takes damage, you can reduce it by 2d6. So I'm going to opt. to do
Any
that.
damage?
It just
And-
says damage.
Okay. Sure. Hit it.
30 feet
So
of you takes damage. So I
and
can
he-
use it over
yeah.
or Oliver can. It doesn't matter to me.
half that damage then.
It's 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. Roll that then.
All right, I got 9.
So you take
Nice. 8.
8.
It says that takes my reaction.
Gotcha.
So hopefully nobody else gets wrecked.
Borin, it is your turn.
Maybe I
There I am. God, him being on top of the bed.
You have a glaive.
No, remember I have that short sword that allows me to have the shield.
I mean, you can take your blade
Yeah.
back out, though.
I could.
I probably
Try to
would against
figure
these
out
clickers.
it.
I don't remember what it does, actually.
Yeah,
Don't strike.
let's.
There's an extra 1d8 to radiant. To undead.
Oliver, what level spells do you
Is
have?
he undead though?
Oh, you could plant it in the ground, and then just use your regular weapon.
Yeah. Ark.
Maybe do it up by the dragon or something. I don't know. If you can.
Okay.
So,
So,
who'd you ask something, Koth?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I figured it out.
Okay.
so I am going to. Where's the. Which one's the roll?
3. Oh wait, it was 3. Oh, I hit Colin on accident.
Oh. It's actually. Yeah, that would be stupid. Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna run all the way over to here and do exactly what was suggested and just take that sword and shove it into the side of the bed and then pull out the glaive. And the reach on the glaive is
10 feet.
10. Nope. Still can't poke his toes yet. In that case, the thing you gave us had something I could do once a turn. What the heck?
Yeah, those are definitely the time to use those big things he gave
Yeah.
those guys.
Once per long rest, you can cast Circle of Power.
Fuck yeah.
Marlon, do you know what that does?
I have read it before. I think it's a
30
big AoE.
30 feet radius. Until the spell ends, the sphere moves with you. For the duration, each friendly unit has advantage on saving throws and spell effects.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Big
So,
pimpin'.
Circle of Power.
Bing
Nice.
bong. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
Wow. Very nice.
And
These are 4. Let's go.
pass my turn.
Big buffs.
Is that all of us then? Is that what that
Yeah.
AoE was?
Yeah.
Just say that one more time. What do we get?
You
Because I
get-
missed part of it.
Saving throws. Targeting creature in the area has advantage on
Ooh.
throws against spells and other magic effects. Additionally, when an affected creature succeeds on a saving throw made against a spell or magical effect that allows it to make a saving throw, only take half damage, it takes no damage.
Okay.
It's evasion, basically, and a giant
Yeah.
AoE,
Yeah.
but for everything.
Are breath weapons magical,
And
or
the
are they?
sword that I threw in the ground, we have protection from good and evil as well.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that gives
The-
it advantage.
Aoife,
Disadvantage.
roll your roll a dexterity save.
Is that
Motherfucker,
with the
okay.
special stuff?
You get
Because
advantage.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let me see real quick. I'm gonna try to roll it on my new die. So let's see. Come
Yeah, I
on,
have to
new
go back
pixels
really
die.
bad. I'll be right back. Ignore those dice.
Oh man, it's not connected. Why are you not connected? I was so excited. Okay, well, I guess we'll just roll it here. All right, add advantage. Come on, dice
Is that
gods.
64?
And where are you
I
at?
think he said ignore that. I think it's something different.
I forgot I had brutal critical. I think I was supposed to roll an extra.
Oh. I bet he'll add it.
18.
Just tell him, like, hey, I have brutal critical. I forgot. Here's the damage. Just
Try this again,
pre-roll
see
it while
if
he's
my-
gone.
Roll with pixels die. Ah. I have to reconnect it somehow. I got a physical die that'll roll on stream for me. It'll show.
That's cool.
It like lights up. Yeah, it's a really cool company. It's one of my faves. It has integration if it would work, but I didn't apparently pair it properly this morning. Big sad. Womp womp.
You can
Hopefully my
get-
18 passes. I don't know what their thing was. Hopefully it's not that high.
18's pretty good.
What did you roll, Lucy, when you failed? Do you remember? I got an 18 with
I think
advantage.
I rolled a 19.
You're not needing to roll, Lucy.
That was for the dragons thing.
Yeah, Aoife.
No, we were talking. We were comparing.
I was conferring like what she rolled and she failed.
Gotcha. Yeah. You take. I know I lied. You take 64 damage.
Say what?
You take 64 damage.
Okay. And then I need to roll my
Sure,
con
don't
save.
Definitely.
Oh no, I'm in dragon form. I can't.
Oh god, that's gonna hurt.
It's
Hold
a
on
little
2
bit
seconds, guys.
underwhelming after that, but I
Hey
forgot I
Tito,
had
you remember when you
Where'd
helped
that come from?
The dragon's breath
dinosaur
weapon.
Take...
Oh, it's back up.
Okay.
Damn it! It got it back already. Jesus.
It's like a 30%.
I'm actually usually pretty lucky with. I'm usually
Alright,
pretty
and I
good
got
at
a 20 for my
rolling
con
those.
save, so my spell still stands. I am bloodied.
Natural 20.
Huh?
Wow,
No,
you got-
with added.
You have to roll a
32.
yeah. Half the damage.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, so my spell's gone, so he pops back.
Yeah.
Rip.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna do this. Shouldn't have killed the other ones because they're off the board.
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Hateful damage.
You have resistance to necrotic damage because of the cloak you have
Yes. Yes, I do. I was getting ready to ask it because I didn't say what
And-
kind, so
Oh.
I would only
And
take
that
half
takes
then
it
with
down.
resistance, right?
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
six-
and that takes it
To half.
down to a 16
Ah.
save, so she does save.
You're right.
Okay.
There
So
you go.
then it was 64, so that would be, I'd add back 32,
32.
right?
Mhm.
Health?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm resistant to necrotic. Would that have helped me too?
Yeah, you would
I've-
have definitely
I'm-
taken less.
You know what it was? Let's see.
I actually
let's
do
see.
know what it was. 29.
You took like 29.
29? Sorry.
So you took.
I get back
Four-
14.
Yep.
Did Eva have the 10 hit points?
But I expended those first out of, so those are gone, but that's fine.
Perfect.
I'm looking at something real quick. Okay, we're good on that.
Cause this here is real. No, also, Aoife went first? No, Aoife went last. Yeah, perfect. I'm not laughing at
Yeah, so
you. What a cool battle scene, by the way. What an amazing fight. T-Rex flying Tito and a bone dragon. What a cool fight. You guys are also
Yeah,
cool.
forgot
Also,
to add my brutal critical damage earlier. I ended up rolling a 7 on that.
all right. I will add that to the total damage then.
Yeah,
all right, and I am up for my turn, correct? Because the bone dragon's done for a minute.
You are.
Okay. Aoife is not as bloody as she thought she was going to be. It looked like it was going to be bad for a minute. She is going to. Oh man. They look like they have that under control.
Sorry, Aoife. I'm really quick. He's gonna use a legendary action.
Of course he is.
It's not. Yeah, I'll let you do your turn
He's got.
first.
Hey, you. No. Hey, if you got it, use it. Go for it. You got
No,
this.
do your turn. Do your turn. I can do it at the end of your turn. That's fine.
Oh, so what I hear is you want to shit on me after I do it. Okay. I'm going to. I can't do that because everybody's in the fucking way. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I just
She's
turned it
gonna-
into a T-Rex. Everybody's in there.
It's okay. The young lady underneath, who I would kind of know from seeing when I was,
Yeah.
above, she doesn't seem to be harmed in all of this, right? She's just floating, like unconscious.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you react when my
Born's-
T-Rex tail, like, limply slapped against the glass?
No.
Any
Okay.
ever reaction to that?
Limply slap.
Stop.
Limp slips. I'm gonna.
Is your tail
Aoife's gonna reach out
flaccid?
with her hand,
Mm.
and she's gonna throw forward a ghostly, like, necrotic hand reaching forward toward the dragon, and I'm
Mhm.
going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Let's see if we can hit. Probably not this guy's.
That's a hit.
So 30 to hit.
That's a hit.
All
Gain
right.
health till the next turn, or end of the next turn, or something.
It's gonna. Oh my god! Only 5 points of damage. However,
Ooh.
If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. And it cannot regain the hit points until the start of my next turn as well.
So Aoife, as your necrotic hand wraps around it, or scratches it, you're used to seeing effects. You've used it before, you've hit people before, and it leaves that black scrape down their leg. As it hits it, it leaves that black scrape, and the black scrape seems to suck in some of the shadow around it, and it seems like it might have had an opposite effect.
For necrotic? Oh, balls! Okay, I have movement and a bonus action left. What am I doing? That ruined everything. Oh my gosh. Dude, I bet you it is an action, not a bonus action, correct? Yeah, it's an action in this game. Frick. Gosh darn diggity chaos, you had to build an evil thing, didn't you?
I mean, I gave you a necrotic resisting cape. I gave you a bunch of stuff to fight undead. I feel like I declared my attack a month ago.
Yeah, I'm on his side for this one.
Yeah, no, I'm just sad. Let's do. No, if I run, he's gonna be within range. I'm assuming because he's got a big ass range. No, I'll hold. So I'll end my turn.
Okay. So
I'm really glad I didn't hex him.
Yeah.
Aoife, you feel the concentration on your spell. And on the other side, like you're holding the concentration, right? So when you cast a spell, Fireball, you'd reach into the ley lines. By the way, every spell you cast, I didn't mention it, I should have. Every time you've cast a spell, you get that. It's sickening now. Every time you cast a spell.
You mentioned it.
Oh, it's worse though. It turns your stomach now. Doing it, it's just you feel the stain on your soul every spell you cast. And when you cast a spell, like a fireball, for example, which you set loose, you weave the spell, you grab the ley lines, you grab the energy, you tie it off. You tie it off completely, and then you release. For a concentration spell, it's different. You grab the ley lines, you grab the energies, they wrap through your finger, and you weave and you hold it with your power of will, and that's the concentration aspect. And for the first time in your life that you've cast a spell affecting someone else's will, you feel from the other side where that grasp of your will on the ley lines are. Fight in a way that's not normal. Banishment is not a spell that you can will yourself out of, right? It's a minute-long spell that once it's cast, you're there. It is the most off-putting thing, and your hold on the spell shatters in a way that you've never felt. And the king pops back into existence. And you take 11 psychic damage as just this mental feedback from something that shouldn't be possible lashes out against you.
I'll grab my temple and just yell out, "Oh no!"
Oh no! Now, Lucy and Aoife, since you are there in the thick of it with KSI, the dead bodies on the floor are bleeding as dead bodies do, but you notice as the blood leaves the body, drips and spills out onto the floor from all of the bone shards ripping through the flesh. The blood is slowly being absorbed into these viscous veins, and they start to pulse with a reddish purple hue. It's your turn, Aoife.
I just went.
Sorry, Lucy. Thanks.
Lucy's?
I'm not gonna want to go again. Give me a minute.
I think she needs a,
sorry. At the end of your
word from
turn,
Lucy.
at the end of your turn, my legendary action. Yes, my legendary action.
I liked him better without them.
Yeah, sure. I know.
Yeah, you should forget about those.
Okay. Oh, but I remembered.
It should be legendary action. Just make it legendary to the story. Like, we don't need a special rule that makes you legendary.
Yeah.
Just be legendary. Yeah.
Legendary's in your heart.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty
probably.
stinking
It's how-
legendary. Perfect.
Yeah, but you don't have to
He
show
looks
it.
it.
The dragon, with its wings, it arches its back and it spreads its bone wings out and it reaches forward and then flings back, and necrotic black energy creeps up the bones out to the tips of the wing, and at its apex of flapping back, the energy slides off and it lands where that cube is, a 20-foot cone, not cone. All of the things, it's not that I just said, a 20-foot radius sphere. And this
Here.
black energy covers this area. And everyone
Do I get
inside
partial cover from the
just-
demon lady?
Not you.
210?
210. Okay, let me. 210 damage. You better
Alright, I'm dead.
beware. 7. No, it does hit you. You're right. Did it hit Oliver? Sorry, you guys are incidentals in this one. It doesn't hit Tito. It hits the bard.
T-Rex.
and It hits one of the bards and the T-Rex. It doesn't hit Tito. 7. Oh, you guys can roll your sorry. Like I said, your incidentals. Oopsie doodle. I accidentally hit you. Roll your Constitution save. Yep.
We get advantage in that because of the thing?
They would.
Am I included in this? Do I have to
Nope.
roll?
You are not included in it.
Oh,
Only
okay.
person is Oliver. Okay.
Oh. Oh god. Wait, that didn't even
Oh.
land. That's fucking bullshit.
turn.
I got the T-Rex got a 17.
With advantage?
The T-Rex.
Yeah.
Jeez.
T-Rex is kind of. It's only 19.
yeah.
Seems kind of dumb.
You succeed. You take.
Hell yeah, brother. I take none.
None.
Circle of power.
Ah, nice. However.
Does it feel like you're playing chess against yourself sometimes?
Yeah. 21. All right.
And where are these things that are filling up? Sorry, I missed out where they were.
The all that purple goop.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that purple goop on the ground.
Are just like pulsing veins.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like piling anywhere. It's just going into that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole world.
Good, great.
Okay, Lucy. It's your turn.
Okay. So, I am. Well, first I want to look at Aoife. Do I feel like she needs a word of friendship from me? How she look to me?
Fine.
She's got some bloody bits, but she's not on death's door. Like, you would know that you've seen her worse.
All right. Instead of being a healing lady, I'm gonna be a glass cannon. I'm gonna spend
Yeah.
more on my special things to make it where I turn Sacred Flame into a bonus action, and I'm gonna cast that at the dragon, and he has to make a Dex save of 17.
Okay, you hit.
Is
So that then is, what is that? 9 radiant damage. I want to add my other 9 radiant damage to top of it, so that's 18 radiant damage.
Okay.
that's a lot of damage.
And
That's a lot of damage.
I want to now shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
It looks like that hit did a lot.
Natural 20.
Hey, very nice.
It's just of
That's the way to
force
go.
damage now.
Okay.
20 damage.
Okay. Nice.
Shooting it again. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
That's
That's a
15
lot of
damage.
Nice.
Like, don't hurt my
Yeah.
friends, and then a bunch of light comes down from heaven on it.
The bone dragon looks hurt. Parts of its bones are chipping and cracking, and definitely doing something. It is now Tito's turn.
Oh yeah, brother. Tito just remembered he's got this bell that if he rings it, every undead in the area needs to make a save or is cast undead. No, turn undead. That's what it does. So Tito's gonna ring this bell, and everything within 60 units, I guess, needs to make a DC Wisdom 17.
What level are you?
Who has the
Your new
amulet?
buddy, the Count.
What level am I?
What level are you? Yeah.
I think we're 9.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Where are you? And you're doing. It's how big is it? 30 feet.
The 60 foot,
Says
60 foot
60.
in the thing.
60 feet.
And you. And the vampire goes. I'll be seeing you, Tito, as you cast it, and he. Collapses on the floor.
See you later, brother.
The bone dragon,
Well, I guess
however,
he
does not.
Level 1 instantly.
Yeah, he did die. Yes.
Are you looking at destroy undead?
No, I'm looking at turn undead.
Oh. Okay.
Was he just a level 1 then? Instantly destroyed. Or CR1?
I know what CR vampires usually are, but this guy was probably different.
I can
He's
check
cool
the
with his
screen.
Z count. Guys, are you still rolling, or do I finish my round?
Yeah. No,
Can
you're
I
done.
attack after
I'm
my
done.
middle? I don't know.
Yeah. Was it a bonus action or a?
Let's see. Ringing the bell causes. It just says it's a wondrous item. Ring the bell
As
causes all
turn
undead to
undead.
cease
Turn
to
undead is.
Hmm.
As an action, it's an action.
That's it. Yeah. It's...
Zombie dead too.
Yeah, the zombie's dead.
I think it was already dead.
It was.
Do I get 2 actions per turn, or I have to take a?
By man.
You would
If
get
you
2
attack,
attacks, but
yeah.
it takes up your full.
Yeah.
so I can get 2 attacks, though, you're saying?
Yeah. No, because it was a spell.
Well,
it
then
was, it was an ability.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's see, a reckless attack.
You can't attack because you use turn undead.
24. Oh.
You
oh,
can't. You
okay,
use
never mind
turn.
then.
Yeah, it's an ability. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I guess that's a wrap.
Oliver.
Ding dong, my turn is done.
Ding dong. Ditch.
All right, so I have 25 strength and 2 attacks. Can I use one of my attacks to try to drag the dragon off toward the king?
You could use both of. You could use. No, you have multi-attack, which would let you attack twice, as it says. If you want, you can try to grapple the
Like
dragon
grapple
down.
as one of my attacks, and then
I would say no. You can try to grapple it off, but you don't get like 2 attacks.
I thought we usually did grapple as one of your attacks.
Did we? Is that how we do that?
I thought so. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's what I don't know what
grapple
I'm used
uses
to.
an
But
attack
maybe that's
action,
not here.
not its own action. Grapple. Oh, grapple does use an attack action. Okay, yeah. One with its bite, one with its.
Okay.
chain.
So I think it's a
Strength. Athletics. Yeah.
So athletics contested check. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it roll? It's not. Is that a 20 or an 8?
It says in the
Did it
say
roll?
in the chat thing? You rolled an 8, then a 4.
Oh, okay. So I got a 15.
So as you bite its leg with your T-Rex mouth and you pull, and it slips a little bit, its claws digging into the top of the altar, and as it pulls, the stone underneath it is breaking and crumbling off, and underneath where the claws are crumbling off, you can see that rainbow prism, which is a little bit defeating to you. So seeing that, you lose grip, and the dragon pulls its leg free of your mouth, having been distracted by the knowledge that it's a full cube. You failed.
Okay. All right. I will use my tail attack against the, I guess the force field, or like the structure itself again.
Okay.
Well, if it's a cube, I would just do the.
Wherever you want, just hit it.
I'm trying to think if there's any purpose. I don't know. Whatever. 17.
Wow. You hit it. You break some of the stone, crumbles off, revealing underneath it the same rainbow prism, but no damage. Boren, what do you want to do?
Man, I won't
Oh, is
be
that your
doing
turn? Are you done?
anymore.
Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
All right, Boren.
I will. I'll move over to the king.
Okay.
I can't move the T-Rex though.
Oh. Hi, King. He's like, yep. Perfect. That's you saying hi, King. All right, Boren, it's your turn now.
Okay, good. So I will climb the 10.5 feet up. And we're gonna swing at it with the glaive. Fuck me. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
What'd you roll?
10.
No.
Yeah. 21.
That does hit.
That is a 12 and a D4. 16 damage. And that is all I can do after that first attack. Completely fizzled.
Okay. The dragon.
Oh, this is where I get thrown from the bed.
He grabs
to give up and join us.
the bards and he rends
Oh, okay.
two of them, and then with a legendary action, the fourth, he reaches down with his claws and he grabs two of them and he squishes their heads like melons, and then he, holding their bodies up, he arches his back, and then his two wings pierce down through their skulls and they fall over unmoving. And then I lost my dragon roar apparently, so that's really cool. Of course I did. And he Aoife, it's your turn.
Okay, just to clarify, there is glass around Penny. Is that what I heard?
No. More like a
encasing or no? Okay,
like
okay.
a prismatic style barrier.
Okay. And we have seen nothing pierce it thus far.
Correct. The only thing that's tried is a T-Rex tail. Oh, it's so quiet now.
That messes that plan up. Oh.
Why'd the dragon kill the bards?
Music?
Here, we'll switch music.
I mean,
Healing?
they're trying to add things up for sure, but I
Yeah, I assume it just
can't
wants
stop
more
them.
blood.
Okay, they're still okay. Screw it. I am going
Maybe it doesn't like
to.
music.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oliver just has to do it
Hmm.
solo.
Could try.
All right. I'm going to. Aoife's going to focus some energy toward the king.
Okay.
Thought process is she can't seem to get to Penny because of whatever this prismatic barrier seems to be. And she's going to steel herself against the feeling that she knows is going to come. And she's going to cast a 2nd level Chaos Bolt at the king. 26 to hit.
You hit.
All right, and I'll roll. That is going to be 11 points of what is this damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. It'll be fire damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to call forth
How much damage?
my Hound of Ill Omen.
How much damage did you deal?
11.
Okay.
48 million.
Oh,
No,
nice. As you do that, your chaos bolt shrieks through the sky, the red, the chaotic energy, purples, blacks, as it finally gets near it, coalesces in this vibrant red. As it hits the king, it explodes slightly before it, and a brilliant kind of rainbow shield cracks and absorbs the fireball into it. If you want to tell what it was, you could roll your knowledge arcana.
Yeah, let's roll some Arcana and see what we get. Come on, big roll. 5. I know nothing.
Oh, yeah, man. He's just invulnerable. He's invulnerable. You might as well give him. It's hopeless. All right. And you summon your Hound of Ill Omen.
And I will have it. Let me see here, because I know it. Where the heck did you go, boy?
I'm right here. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
There you are. Okay, Hound of Ill Omen. We'll target the king as well, and I will have him flank with the gosh darn
T-Rex.
diggity. His name is not Marlin in the game. Oliver. There we go.
Okay.
And then
Usual
he
Oliver,
does
only
get
T-Rex.
to use his attack on his first go. So let me pull up Direwolf. I apologize. I thought I had it saved, and I do not.
Fine.
I'm the worst.
No, you're not.
Can't play the world.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
7. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, we're gonna roll a d20. And let's see. So 16 plus 7 to hit. That hits the king because I just hit him. And then what is our damage?
I think he's going to be prismatic. So
4d6 plus 3.
because he didn't cast shield, right?
Plus
He
3.
just was like immune with the bubble around him
That's what it looked like.
from something in the
Was
room.
it a bubble around him or the bubble around the center?
I think it might be
You know what, it's
both.
easier to
I
do
think they're
over
probably
here.
coming from the same thing, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I've seen the floor glow, but I don't know what else.
So that's 19
Damage?
damage, and that is piercing.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
And then he needs
Bites
to
onto
try to
the-
succeed a. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you. I'm sure he succeeded, but a what?
A DC 16 strength saving throw,
Yeah,
or
he
be
definitely-
knocked prone.
Oh yeah, he's fine. And he bites onto the
Wait,
king's
so the
hip.
dog did manage to bite him?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a magic thing, maybe.
And then the queen looks over at the king and smiles. I'll see you there, my love. And she takes the knife from the table and she
Kills herself.
and
Yep.
she watches the king as she falls to her knees, lands face first on the table, watching him as the life drains from her eyes.
Healing word. Oh,
That's really funny. And at this point, the when she does that, the banshees fade into existence no, they fade out of existence, not into existence. The opposite of. And then the demon queen turns, smiles at you. I look forward to seeing you there, Lucy. And she takes out a vial of something liquid, clear. It just looks like water. She smiles, winks, and she drinks it. And her throat starts to burn.
I think you were tricked.
From the inside. And she falls to her knees as her throat disintegrates from what you can only assume is some sort of liquid that killed her.
She was a demon.
The ghost.
What's the ghost gonna do?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Ghost is only
Eat
super
salt
effective against
mountain.
ghosts.
Yeah. I don't know what the ghost is gonna do.
He can't kill himself.
The ghost should cast an exorcism on itself. A priest just walks in.
Maybe he can save Penny.
Oh,
We got through to someone.
the ghost goes and takes over this person's body.
But that's no extra blood, right? Technically.
Technically, unless ectoplasm counts.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
I checked
okay.
the manual.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Sorry for your bad luck.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I am also sorry for my bad luck, Oliver. The man in black points at you and he weaves a spell, and you lose hold of your T-Rex form.
Cool.
Cool. That is their turn. Oh, and the king does. The king points at this man now living, and he explodes. His body parts. No extra blood, really. I mean, other than exploding body. Now, Lucy, it is your turn.
Well, I don't want to face
As he. Oh,
the
sorry.
dragon and Andaletta.
One more thing. As he points and explodes, you notice that with every single person that has been killed, it's gotten darker. This has been a particularly brutal 6 seconds, so it kind of happened pretty quick, right? Because that was 6 seconds. And you notice the room is noticeably dimmer. The entire floor is basically just pulsing with the vines, the veins on the floor pulsing now. Lucy.
I have a question.
For me, or
Is that you talking to me or a character?
that was Anduin.
Oh yeah, question. Well,
I heard nothing you just
hold
said.
on, honey. So when okay,
What?
am I breaking up or something?
Yeah.
Close about. Okay, so she goes, "Hold on, honey."
Mm-hmm.
And when I did Eldritch, you still not hear me?
I heard
No, we did.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, when I did Eldritch Blast,
Yeah.
and there was no radiant damage. Did that seem to chip away at the bones, or
Yeah.
not do much?
Yeah, the radiant damage definitely did more. What? He's very hard to hear.
I wonder if I'm having some trouble because chopping. Is my language garbled to my mic?
Your
Your
mic's
mic
fine.
is fine. Your video's pretty
I think
laggy.
it is because I'm seeing big things.
But it's Discord.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
doing it
My
to
speed-
everyone all night. Like, yeah, Kits has been delayed every
My
time
speed
she
test
talks
is
to see her
fine.
mouth move first.
See, we can hear you now.
It's Discord.
So if I reload, will that mess up our view?
I mean, I think you're all right. I
Wait.
can hear you now.
So then, okay. You know what? She wants to take the dragon out because she's not going to face. But she'll be okay. I'll take one moment and listen to you.
Oh, now you'll listen? I've been trying.
Okay, I cast Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
I don't know if I would kill the dragon as it leaves your hand. Too late. It's too late. Roll it.
22 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 15 force damage and 9 radiant damage.
Okay. Let me look.
The 17 hit.
15 force, 9 radiant. 17 hit. No, 17's a miss.
hmm
All right, so you did 15 force.
Okay, second one misses.
9 radiant. So you and the bolts are following each other as they sail through the air, and it slams into the dragon's chest. It breaks off some ribs, blows out the back. The second one doing nothing because it follows the bolt's path directly through. The dragon screeches a death rattle, and it falls on the ground, lying there. Its bones, as it gets there and time goes on, start to bubble.
And eat its soul.
No,
I have a Dark One's stuff.
I-
Dark One's
I-
luck, whatever it is.
I know.
Darkwing Duck.
Hang on.
If it's not dead, I have more I can do. I can use meta magic.
One's
What is
blessing.
that?
Thank you.
Is it temp
was-
HP?
You gain 7 temp
Yeah.
HP. Did I reduce him to 0?
So you did reduce him to 0. You get the hit points, but not because you did anything to its soul. Nothing leaves it. Nothing does anything. Anduin just Anduin sighs
Just to
deeply
imagine.
and say, "Good job, Lucy. That's your Dark One's blessing."
Those are the
Right?
dragons.
Anduin giving you a pat on the back.
So why did you want me to do that? Why you seem disappointed like Father did?
Just look around you, Lucy. Tito, your turn.
There's no blood. It's a bone. I'm adding Lucy the Dragon Slayer to my the name on this character sheet.
Perfect.
So the dragon is now dead,
Yes.
and so is the king and the queen.
The queen is dead. The king is not.
Oh. Well then, where's the king?
He's right here.
Oh, okay. Tito's gonna he's gonna elbow drop him from over here then. He's going
Heck
from the
yeah.
top ropes.
He
I don't know what that
is.
roll's gonna be.
Oh yeah, you can definitely make it. It's just an attack.
Maybe he'll just do an aerial axe attack then. Maybe that'd be easier.
I mean, it'd be probably better if you like. It's a stronger attack if you use your strength, because the throwing it goes off of your dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
So,
like
yeah,
fly
he's gonna-
over there.
he's
Are you
gonna
just
go
gonna are you gonna
walking.
fly over there, like let go of your flying and swing down?
Yeah. Pretty much now he sent himself like a violent human cannonball. Venara cannonball. Like Blanca or something.
You can speak. You can't. It doesn't seem like you can turn it off. You turn. I guess you can just like choose not to fly though. You are. The roof is.
Yeah, I
so.
figured.
assume the roof was. That would be 15, 30. I mean, you could get like a 30-foot drop on the king, sure. Oh, with like a 30-foot drop,
brother.
and then you can do that extra little bit of damage. Also, you'll hurt yourself a little bit, but I'm sure you don't care.
Roll that. I accept that. 26. That was a reckless attack.
It's a hit.
Alrighty. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Undo that. I rolled a d20. Meant to 12. Tw- 20 damage.
Roll roll a dexterity save.
Oh no, brother. Okay.
I think you still get advantage.
I have advantage if I can see it, and I'm not blind, deaf, and blah blah blah.
Mm.
Oh my gosh!
Can the
I got a
bard do
natural
anything
one
for
with
the
my
teamster?
advantage.
What happened to you? I can't.
You got
I got a natural
Yeah,
one
reroll,
with my advantage.
Yeah, you can reroll.
You still
it.
rebarb that?
Yeah,
I rolled,
still
no, I
rebars.
rolled 2 natural ones.
That's really funny.
Yeah, but you reroll.
Yeah, you already had advantage.
Does it reroll both or reroll?
So silvery barbs, you reroll.
Oh, silvery
I think
barbs.
it's reroll both.
Oh, I see. So then I just so 22.
The target must reroll using the lowest. Wait, you use a reaction to cast it. Therefore, the. When you so the affected creature chooses which die to reroll, and then they take the new roll.
Okay, so pick one of the ones and reroll it.
Yeah,
I choose the one. It's
perfect
22.
choice. 22.
And then I'll give myself advantage on the next attack.
Hang on, I lost my. There we go.
Right, so that was just one of my attacks. Do I get a second attack? I don't know what damage is about coming my way.
Is it a spell? Is my other question.
26 damage. You know, it is a spell. As you,
What kind of damage? Oh, you said it's a spell.
it is
Did he pass?
no. He did not.
Oh, okay. God damn.
Yeah. Well, hey, welcome to a boss fight. Fire damage. Much the
Those
same as
huge.
Hellish Rebuke.
What do you say? 2060.
Yep, 26 damage. You have a second attack also.
Yeah. All right. Second attack. Fine. It's a 20 to hit.
That misses.
Darn it.
Okay. Oliver.
So the king had the same kind of shield that the thing did.
Not really.
Right.
You were a T-Rex when it happened, so it's harder for you to tell, but I'll let you roll with disadvantage to try to make out what spell it was from your pea-sized T-Rex brain.
So, but he cast a spell. It wasn't like a thing
No.
that was already there.
He did not cast a spell.
Okay. Sure, doesn't matter. Oh my god, I got a fucking 19.
It looked a lot like absorb elements.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. So, can I use that same Arcana check to see if I can figure out what's going on with this cube?
Different check. Different thought process. Nice try.
Okay, I will. Can I make an Arcana check for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's a separate one though. Is it just a flat roll now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What if I really want to make it though? Great.
You
Yeah,
can
perfect.
you can try really hard to roll.
Yeah, I did. It didn't work.
What if we all
I reach my hand out to the thing,
It touches against a
to
solid
the
wall.
cube.
Yeah, solid wall.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I need to get this thing to go away, but I'm too dumb to figure it out. Can I dispel magic on it?
You can try.
Okay. I will do that, I guess. I just roll a d20. And I... Okay. 19?
Does not dispel. In fact, as you weave the spell together and as you reach out and you grab the weave, the line, the magical ley lines that are holding this thing together, you try to break it with your countering the magic, right? You reversing the flows with your dispel magic. It seems to have no effect, and it doesn't even. You can't even attempt it. So once you do it, it just fizzles completely.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to try to Misty Step inside of it?
I think your bonus action was used on your Arcana checks.
Ah, okay.
You could throw
All done.
Boren in there. Boren can jump in there. What do you want to do, Boren? It's your turn.
Cry.
Perfect. No, you killed a dragon.
Yeah.
You guys should be happy. Yay! Dead dragon.
I changed my name.
We level up.
No, you didn't level up. That's silly. The fight is definitely not over. It's pretty close.
Yeah, 12 doesn't fucking hit.
Who are you attacking?
If we
Trying to hit the
swing it.
prismatic glass? Is that what you're trying to force
Yeah,
through?
I'm just seeing if I can pierce through it with a dirty 20.
Nope.
Okay.
A 20 doesn't do it either.
Oh, hang on.
No.
No.
20 didn't do it for me.
No.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell out in frustration after swinging at it twice and nothing happening.
You gotta unload your clip too into the sky.
Okay.
Eva?
Yeah, there's nothing.
after witnessing 2 failed attempts at the whatever is going on with the prismatic barrier, I'm going to continue to set my sights on the king.
Can we attack
I
the floor? Can somebody
would.
try attacking the floor?
It's a really good
Wondered
thought,
about
yeah.
that.
Or like an AoE spell that hits the floor too, please?
The dragon did that, right?
I don't know.
It's-
Did it purposefully try to avoid the floor?
Its breath weapon would have absolutely hit it.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
I'm
twin.
just stupid then, probably,
ahead.
and focusing on the wrong thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna twin firebolt at the king.
Hmm.
So first one.
You got any spells? Where your
Shazam.
4th and 5th level spells at?
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm trying something to hold on to something, but we haven't figured
Blow your
something out.
load,
That one
bro.
misses. It's a 12. And second one. 21.
That's a hit. No, that's a no. Wait, what did you roll, Tito?
21 doesn't hit?
You were off by
Yeah,
1
20.
on. Yeah, that 21 hits. You were off by 1.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's 20 that I got.
I think it was stupid.
Stupid fucking T-Rex can fucking hit anything.
All right, so 12 fire damage.
Okay.
That goes through the shield.
And then
And the
my
shield
what's going to the king.
shimmers right before it hits again, and it shatters, and a little bit of fire against the king's stomach.
Okay, well, at least that's gone. Maybe he
Chest.
can't do it multiple times. We'll see.
It was
And
absorb
then
elements
it'll
is what he's
be
doing.
it'll be my Hound of Ill Omen. So let's roll for him. He gets advantage because he's flanking, which I forgot about.
Mm.
So
That's only
let's
for melee
roll
weapons.
with. Well, he gets pack tactics.
Oh, your dog. I'm sorry. I thought you were still
Yes.
shooting at the king. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, no. Why can't I do? I guess I'll just have to roll twice. Okay. 1, 2. All right, so 17. So 24 hits.
Yes, it does.
And roll that damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 11 plus. And I don't think it's worth it for him to try the saving throw because I'm assuming he's always going to pass it. Let's see if there's anything else I have to worry about.
What'd you just cast with the 14 attack? What was that? 14 saving throw? What was that?
No. That was 14 piercing damage from the
Okay.
Hound of Ill Omen.
Got it.
And then I'm assuming he doesn't need to worry about the strength saving throw because it's a DC 16. I'm assuming he's always going to pass.
Maybe he passed. He's still got
Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming he'll almost. Okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I guess am I allowed to speak during my turn?
Mhm.
Is that a thing, or do you count that as an
Yeah,
action?
No,
Okay.
not just talking.
Okay, I'll yell at Tito, "Get out of the way!"
That's funny.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be immortal.
Got it all planned out.
You just killed the vampire. He's already.
I said, see you later.
Huh. He did
I love
say
Tito
see
so
you-
much.
He did say see you later. Interesting. Give me a second. So many things to do. What one do? Ooh. Oh. I like that one.
far away
I
do
know
you
we're
need
dumb
to
and
go?
we can't figure something out.
I
but
forgot
don't
to
know
ask,
what
is
it
this dude next to my dog alive, or is he dead and just standing?
He's alive.
Ah, shit. Okay.
This happens every death is feeding the move of Andaletta in. But so
Yeah.
like if even we kill this bad king, that's probably gonna just usher it all in. But I see no
Yeah,
other way
but
to
I mean-
get out of it. And Lucy's wants him dead no matter what.
I just don't know what to do. It's too stupid to figure it out.
If there's runes on the ground around.
It's a pretty hopeless situation, guys. You just give up.
How far do you
Who's
need to
saying
go
that?
to get away?
That chaos? Is that the guy?
The-
Is that the evil king?
That's the little voice in all your heads that's saying it. I need
What up, Andy?
I have a voice in my head.
Boren, Oliver, and Aoife to all roll a dexterity saving throw.
They have advantage, right?
Mhm.
$25 plus whatever Boren's thing adds.
Ugh.
Nice.
19.
9.
Jesus Christ. 15.
All right, Oliver, you take nothing. Everyone else takes 62 damage as he weaves a spell and his fingertips spark with electrical energy, and it shoots out to Boren, and it zaps from Boren to.
What
Also,
kind of damage?
electric. I need Tito to roll as well. I didn't realize Tito was that close. Oh, maybe I'll do the Hound of Ilomen.
And he said it was
Oh,
62 damage.
have your Hound of Hilhomen also roll that.
What's the saving throw?
Oh, the dex. Okay.
Dexterity.
Reaction for
Not you, Tito, the
can
dog.
Take that.
Dex.
You don't have to roll, Tito.
Wait, so-
Okay, I got it.
oh,
Flat d20 and add that. So roll a d20 with advantage. So twice.
The ill omen
So
was summoned
rolled, so
after.
14 plus 3.
Yeah, sorry, he doesn't matter.
18.
60 whatever damage.
Okay.
how's
So,
how's Eva looking? Because Tito can use his reaction on reducing that by.
You
Not
would
a
see Aoife go all the way down, seem dead, and then pop back up, freaking out. I have 1 health.
You have 1 health.
She's singed. Her hair is frizzled from the electricity smoke rising from it. Some crusty blood around her ears and eyes and nose. It's Lucy's turn.
I do.
I am going to cast a 3rd level healing word. The word is friendship. For today, Aoife. And that is.
by
Does
9.
it show me? 12 hit points back. And then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points. And I am going to quicken Eldritch Blast so I can send it 4 times right at him.
Okay.
First one is 13. Does that miss?
Yes.
Second one is an 18.
That's a miss.
Miss. Okay. Third one is a natural 1.
That's a miss.
Fourth one, 23.
That's a hit. You got to play those odds, man.
That is 11 force damage and 9 radiant damage.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Excellently done.
Yeah, that's right. The worst I've ever done, I think, in any round. I even spent sorcery points.
At this point, you notice the bone dragon very much. His bones are boiling as he lays there. One of them falls off, lands on the ground, and they're starting to boil and bubble.
I'll use prior my turn, but am I able to look at anything?
On your turn, yeah, you can look at stuff.
Are there runes around? Any?
Mm-mm.
No, there are runes when stuff is happening at Arkwich in Arkwich.
I mean,
Like,
they're the oof. I mean, you attacked on your turn.
because I have Eyes of the Rune Keeper,
You bone it. You
and runes are linked.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper. What are those? What's that?
I can read.
Ah,
Runes are characters in a language.
interesting. I would say if you hadn't used your bonus action, you maybe could have.
Yeah.
Tito, it's your turn.
Oh, I messed up. You take away the damage.
Why?
Healing word's a bonus action. I couldn't have done the magic.
Quicken spell, so you missed all of them. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Good
Yep.
catch.
So,
Can I have
attack
back my
and
sorcerer
move?
points then? Because I couldn't have used them.
Yes.
Makes sense.
What are you doing, Tito?
Can I take attack actions and then move after attacks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and let out a couple attacks here and then retreat so Aoife can do whatever Aoife needs to do.
Nice.
If she's still gonna be alive, we'll see.
Mm.
All right. Reckless attack 28. Does 28 hit?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Uh, 21 damage.
Nice. One more. Next attack.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
That definitely hits.
Uh-oh. $44 damage, brother.
Nice.
We're taking you to Pound Town, brother. We'll see you around
Yep.
town. And I'm
The
gonna
king,
retreat.
as you slam on it, punch that, hit the king. You slam down, blood dripping down his arm, across his chest, blood spilling. He looks at you and he smiles. Oliver.
I'm gonna do a backflip and then.
Oh yeah, you're
retreat
moving out of the way.
into
You
the
can.
air when I back out.
Perfect. What's your
I
AC,
don't know
Tito?
where. I guess just. It's not that great. It's like 18. 18.
Nice. Okay. $18 damage, and you can't move.
Oh darn. What kind of damage?
You got sentineled.
It's magical damage from a magical sword, but it's slashing damage, but it's magical. I don't know if that makes a difference here. Does a magical sword make a difference with
I
damage
think
reduction?
so. I think it's non-magical piercing, slashing,
yeah,
and
I think it's
bludgeoning damage.
non-magical also. Yep, 19 damage then.
$19 damage?
Wait, is there something about a magical attack? Is there anything that is it just save those, or is there other things that the area of effect does for Tito?
It's just a magic.
Shield.
It's a magical sword and the sentinel ability. It is then Oliver's turn.
I want to try to bonus action Misty Step into the thing.
Okay. Give me a will save.
Okay.
No advantage.
Is it advantage?
No.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to mention I have ancestral protectors, and it says while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack action has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me.
Cool.
Yeah, no. I guess it would technically be higher than that with Boren's stuff, but I'm sure it's not enough.
What'd you roll?
I got I think it'd be 14 or 15.
It's not high enough. Can you silvery barbs it?
19.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Trying to think. Or no, it's that. No, it's way worse.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I still have my action. Can I don't fucking know. Can I take another look at the thing, try to ascertain like what I need to do to it, or
Doo-doo. Sorry.
how its power is being provided?
Sure. You can definitely make that attempt. Roll your Arcana. Or I guess you could roll religion as well.
Both shit, it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Yeah, 14.
I mean, it's some of the oldest, most
That doesn't-
complex magic in existence. There is a very nice symmetry to it,
Okay.
to the layout of the surrounding areas. Boren?
Yeah.
Can I Eldritch Blast it? Can I just try to do damage to it as well?
Sure. It doesn't work, but you can.
Yeah, I assumed, but I wanted to try. I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna run over and attempt to beat the shit out of it. Seems to be our own lane.
I can't figure it out, and my
Oh
rolls are
my
too bad too.
God.
So
I'm about to start rolling a real die because this is messed up.
Do you get advantage for flanking or no?
Good question.
You're not flanking with Tito. Where are we at? Could you flank with Tito?
I can go 25 feet.
No, you cannot flank with Tito. You would need an extra 10 feet to flank with Tito.
Aw.
The second one hit the 24.
Okay, that hits.
Jesus Christ.
wait, did he try to hit the force field with his glaive that has the special shit on it?
No,
The
it was the
Umber
glaive,
glaive?
not the short sword. The short sword. Oh, you're right. That glaive is the that we had forged.
The Umbra glaive, does that matter at all?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Wait, did you hit it with your? Did you try to hit it? Oh,
He-
yeah. No, it
Last
doesn't
turn.
matter.
Yeah, he did last turn.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. The only other thing would be that short sword he gave us. Stabbed into the side of that thing in the middle. We could.
No.
8 damage.
Okay, nice. It is now.
Yeah.
Are you done? So,
Yeah.
the bones of the dead dragon boiling, and it starts to burst out.
That thing reincarnates.
Parts of it exploding completely, black ichor spilling out, landing on the floor, and more, almost like a volcano bubbling out, bursts of black ichor, till the whole thing bursts, covering much of the room in this black ichor. And it's bones all over. You're all kind of covered in this disgusting black oily goo that feels like a physical manifestation of the same feeling you get when you reach into the ley lines. Aoife, it is your turn.
We're gonna say in a moment of clarity that Aoife realizes that we were supposed to be also looking for an artifact that is used to help turn these people undead. Can I do a perception check in this chamber to see if I see anything that would prompt me to be said artifact?
Roll your perception.
Okay.
And are you saying that out loud to the group? Don't forget about that artifact?
If I thought that she would say it out loud, yes. But since I'm taking this as a moment of clarity, since she's feeling like this is the last hope, probably not.
Okay.
I probably would have remembered, but it's been like months.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Holy
Can I take my
crap.
passive perception
What are
instead?
these cursed dice?
Yeah, these dice are cursed tonight. That's a 9.
Ass.
What's your passive?
Can you take passive
19.
over active?
No, it's not. I know, no, you can't because
passive's 15, but I'm sure other people's is higher. I feel like we would have seen it if it was that like.
I'm assuming I can't take that. Like my passive investigation and passive perception are quite high. Like I'm an insight, but like
They're
my
passive
god.
in that they would automatically be going. So if there was something in the room that was like the
Passive
artifact, I feel like you'd see it.
Passive perception supersedes active perception by acting as a floor. So yeah, you can never roll lower than your
okay.
passive.
What?
So
you
do I
can't
see
ever roll below your perception?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Also, Aoife, you
why do
start
they roll
scanning
perception
quickly. You look left. You look right. Nothing. Basically, the entire room is just covered with black ichor. You can't see it, and so the only thing that is not black is now the center of the altar under it, where Penny is unconscious, asleep, and you see something glint on her neck.
How messed up do Boren and Tito appear?
They look fine.
Let her rip. That's what I see.
I have two choices. Both of them are bad.
They can take it.
Cracker Jacks.
We can take it.
I'm gonna do a quick glance over toward Lucy and out loud say, I guess I'm gonna pull a U. Let's see if it's work. And I'm going to cast Fireball.
Nice.
How's that at me?
And
My fire comes from heaven or hell, not.
let's see, where is this bastard? All right, so
That hits me in
Like,
Hell's rebuking you.
I mean, you could definitely put it like over here.
Yeah.
I could. I'm trying to
Just
see what
throwing
all it's
that
going to
out there.
encompass. That's
What's-
my deal.
What's the
You know, I got
distance?
120
Is
feet.
it-
I can throw it.
Oh,
150
yeah.
feet.
Oh, absolutely.
150
You
feet.
can hit. You can
It's
hit
crazy
everything.
far.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Let's do that then. Okay. I can do it.
Who are you hitting?
Just these two.
Just the two.
two
Hopefully, I can
enemies.
make it. If I can make it happen.
Be glad you didn't flank.
Uh-huh.
That's balls. 32 fire.
That's balls. What do you think? It was really good. 86?
There's a lot of twos in there.
So the fireball,
I mean, I think it's pretty good.
a low whistle shrieks through the air, engulfing the two in flames. A lot of the cloak gets burned away, and you see a hairless albino, red eyes, pale white skin. As the flame licks over him, the cloak fades off, and his eyes flicker over to you, and then he flickers back to the king. The king, not looking behind him. Do it, he says. And the man starts to weave an incantation. The ichor from the walls,
fuck.
the blood from the walls all starts to congeal. The prison barrier flitters and falls. Oliver rushes to Penny, holding her unconscious body as he lifts her up gently. The ichor and blood congeal into the man's hand, and he presents it to the king, who takes it and eats it. It seems to flow into his mouth.
Huh.
It is done! And he starts to collapse in upon himself. His chest cavity, you hear cracking of bone. Sickening, dull, cracking. He doesn't make a noise, just a slow smile curls on his lips. His arm pulls into his chest cavity, just half of his arm now sticking out his leg. His head starting to collapse in, legs pulling up as he falls to the ground. The man behind him pulling out a knife, running it across his throat. And he puts himself on the king as he finishes collapsing into a small, minuscule black point, which, before any of you can even think of moving or running, expands outward, enveloping you in darkness. We're going to take a short break, just a short 10-minute break. I have to go put my kids to bed. That fight took way longer than it was supposed to, guys. There was a way out, by the way.
Wait, don't we only go 6 to 10? How are we taking...
I
What?
couldn't figure it out. I'm too dumb.
Yeah.
Was it the
I'm
ruins?
like, are
Was
we
it
done in
figuring
like
out the-
20 minutes?
You know what? That's fair. We can, just let me go say goodnight. I'll
I
be
mean,
right
I don't
back.
care. I was just like, wait.
I'll be right back. It should be well, like 5 minutes. I'll just go say goodnight to him. Just, hang out. I'll be right back.
and I can still see through like darkness, even if it's magical. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, but
We were just
I was gonna
plotting
say,
how to
you
win.
might be able to do. I don't even know if like my paladin stuff. Like,
How to win? You've already lost.
Yeah, but how not to lose
Well, maybe-
completely?
Maybe we're getting what Lucy wants.
Maybe. There was a way out of it. If you girls, if everyone had rolled a little bit better.
Hey, you guys.
Sorry, when I have 3 girls, so whenever I refer to my kids, I say, "Hey, girls." So for me, it's becoming more second nature to say girls instead of guys, which is kind of funny to me. If any of you had rolled better, maybe that would have given you the mechanical hint. The whole thing was a giant hint with how to solve it. I don't think anyone figured it out. The whole fight was one.
Yeah,
big-
I don't. You keep giving us these things that we're supposed to figure out, but we never fucking do. So who's wrong at this point? You keep throwing things at us, and if it's not kill stuff, then I usually start trying first, and I can't fucking figure it out, and then the fight's over.
We're just to feed him.
What?
and we play so infrequently, our minds are in home-solving mode. We don't remember.
Yeah, like
anything
I don't
we
know.
gave
I
us
didn't remember the
12
artifact.
weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been fucking 4 months or something since we remembered about the artifact. I don't know, whatever.
It's not the artifact
haven't-
wasn't the solution, by the way.
Oh,
It was not killing things, huh?
Would the bombs have done anything?
Chris
Oh shit,
knows
you had
part of
bombs.
it.
I forgot you had bombs.
Yeah,
We had
I
to kill
didn't look at
him
my
and
fucking
nothing
notes.
else.
They're in my notes, not my inventory, because they're not an actual item.
Chris had part
I
of it.
forgot that the dinosaur had bombs.
But Lucy, she was pretty amped. She wanted to be a dragon slayer, and she really wanted to kill the
Fucking
king.
damn it.
Yeah.
Also, we were curious before everything went to black. And Penny,
What
did
about
he
Penny?
observe what the shiny thing around the neck was?
Yeah, it was some sort of crystal on a necklace, like part of a necklace, but it wasn't attached to anything metal. Like there was no link holding it. It was suspended on a necklace as if it were a necklace without any, clearly a magical necklace. Gosh, you guys see enemies and you're just like, kill, kill, kill. If a DM can count on one
Kill.
thing, it's a party's willingness for bloodshed.
I feel like we needed to
Banish
finish
them
something.
first.
If we had done this 2.5 months ago, or 2 months ago, right after we got those
Maybe.
bombs, I would have fucking remembered that. It's been
Yeah,
months.
but here's what I'll say.
No way I'm gonna remember that.
But those bombs were not the solution to the puzzle. Chris got the solution.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
they
you
could've
just
blown
said that
shit
they would have
up.
worked.
It might have been.
Yeah,
an alt-
we didn't need to.
You didn't need to. So it would
We
have.
first tried to banish him, though.
So what would have happened with the bombs? is
Nipa
you'd have
did.
killed everyone in there. You guys wouldn't have been able to get out. But the solution was not kill everyone in there. Hence the reason why the
Well, yeah,
dragon was killing everyone in there.
We were trying to kill it. That's why I turned it. Like, I realized it was killing everything else, and I was trying to kill it as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's.
And then I tried to take it
Yeah.
off from its like advantage point and throw it at the king. Like I was trying to disrupt them, but I couldn't.
But if evil begets evil, does evil beget evil? What would you say, Chris?
There's nothing evil about. The important thing is Lucy is
Mm.
now a dragon slayer.
Does violence? Oh yeah, that is evil.
On her name.
So, let's see, what's a good?
I really wish Oliver had gotten to
Mm.
enlarge me like we had planned way back in the day, because I really wanted the suplex.
I was gonna turn you into a T-Rex, but you had just raged and stuff, and I figured you'd probably end up doing about the same amount of damage as a fucking T-Rex.
Question, because I just
I
remember
think
this too,
you
because it's in my notes. Don't you have true sight?
Yeah.
No, he has Not true sight. It's blind.
Oh no, it's
gem
not true. It's
seeing was
blind
allowed
vision or
for
whatever.
know.
right?
It's not true sight because that would have been way too powerful.
Yeah, I was like, whatever it is that you have in your one eyeball that's not yours anymore.
So,
I hate this game.
The hag's eye.
look,
You said it got dark.
I am not in control of your dice rolls. Do not blame me because none of you could roll something to figure.
Above like an 8.
I even gave like I guess it was too late by the time I gave you your hint. Anyways,
He hesitated, so she
What was the
shot.
hint?
Anduin was talking to Lucy, and she's like, "What? What is it? Wait!" And then he hesitates, so she's shot,
yeah,
and he killed the bone dragon with
Yeah,
like one
We
hit.
weren't.
half a cup, the one thing full. Just
If
a-
we could have killed the dragon fast enough,
in the
though,
box.
it wouldn't have been able to kill the rest of the
I'll be
room.
right back.
I don't think
My
it was
thought
bad to
process
focus
was to
the
kill the
dragon
king
because
faster
it
because he was in
exterminated
control of everything. Mm-hmm.
I felt like that was my purpose when everything popped off, is I just had to go and hit stuff.
Yeah, you're a
And that seemed like
barbarian.
the
That's
easiest thing to hit. Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like the banishment thing was a good process with him because him being in control of everything, him coming back from banishment was unhelpful.
so annoying when you can't figure shit out like that because it obviously makes sense to the person setting it up. It's like, this is very obvious. I've been on the other side of it. It's like, you just have to do this or see this or do that or this or that. And then you add rolling into the mix, and then the thing that is obvious to you and probably should be to everyone else becomes not anymore because your dice suck too. And you can't figure anything out.
Hey, I'm just
The
proud of us. None of
Rolled
us tried to
nat
get
1
through a
with
door.
advantage.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's
Two
all
nat
right.
ones with
Nat
advantage.
1 and advantage
Two nat ones with
roll.
advantage.
Yeah, that's crazy. This fight, look, the dice understand the direction the story is going, and this is the direction the story needed to go, and that's fine. That's
It would
perfect.
have been nice to like have a little bit of success in the fight, though.
You guys did you
got
legitimately
Not feel like an idiot
you
and figure something
legitimately
out.
King
killed,
is dead.
You killed a CR 14 dragon. You should feel real good. You guys killed the level equivalent of like a
No.
level like a slightly souped up adult red dragon with a different breath weapon. That's crazy. In like 3 turns.
He wasn't even hitting us. He wasn't even hitting us.
Speak for
Yeah,
yourself
we were
there,
kinda-
buddy.
Yeah, I'm
Even
full health,
Some of
by
us
the
were
way.
getting
I
hit
still have
more
my
than
temporary
once.
HP. I have my temporary HP
Lucy
still.
got hit pretty good, and Aoife got
I have like 12
almost
health
massacred.
left.
Yeah,
Borin was fine.
you're lucky I'm spooky,
out.
okay?
Lucia,
Yeah, when you
Air
started
attacks.
talking fireballs,
you just cut out for all of that.
Yes, Dan.
Lucia, parrot. Okay, yeah. You
I heard it.
are dancing in a ball. There's a brilliant chandelier. There's a bunch of
There's
people
chandelier.
in-
There's
There's
a chandelier.
There's 3 chandeliers here and the 2 over there.
Look for
There.
Willie.
You don't see Willie. There's a bunch of people
Willie was invited.
mingling.
Willie invited themselves.
A bunch of
That was
people
part of the deal.
mingling.
Willie's got to be here.
Champagne. Genuine happiness here. People, oh, please, darling. Oh,
Am I in a
love
fancy
it.
dress, or
You
am I
are-
still all
you
like
are
messed
in
up
a-
and
Super fancy dress. Picture the fanciest dress you've ever wanted. Just the creme de la creme.
gloves?
Gloves. little frilly lace around it. You have a lacy.
It's like Belle's yellow dress.
It's absolutely
Lots of frills.
gorgeous. Someone dancing. A small, adorable. I say small, like just small framed, adorable woman with golden curly locks. Swirls past you, laughing, and she goes, "Are you having fun, Lucia?" Laughing, just having the time of her life. And she spins away. Holding your hand is a dapper-looking gentleman with a nice white tuxedo, red tie. You pull away? Is something wrong, my dear?
I look up. Do I know him?
Yeah. Best of friends. You asked him.
Ooh.
Quite forward, he did say, but I like that in a lady. And I do love a nice ball. Don't laugh.
I'm already married. I slap him away.
You asked me.
It's a covenant.
Very well. Then if I am not to be your suitor, I take my leave. And he bows and he walks out.
Try talking like a real person. I try to get out of here.
There are two doors. You see the door, like double
the two
doors. Two doors at the end.
Yeah.
I
want to Aragorn those doors.
It doesn't quite work that good because you are a small framed, weak Shuni. And the doors open up into.
I glare up wherever Andaletta is. Like, is this supposed to be my fantasy? Let me Aragorn these doors. I try pushing again.
The door opens with the exact same effort level.
I growl my breath. Dick.
What do you say?
I say Thoron dead as being a dick.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I know, because I'm already there.
Okay, perfect. Oliver. Oh gosh,
I don't wanna.
Okay, well I'll go to someone else then. I'm frantically looking for the notes that I wrote up that I didn't open up. I'm still me. I don't want. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on. Go play. Hey now, you're all fine. Things are so good. Like you should all.
You've done this to us before.
We're to be eaten by an
I know how
eldritch
this works.
monster as she gives us our fake superficial desires. That's all she understands. Because she's a materialistic god.
Mine better be damn
Lucy's
good
grown.
if I'm gonna be shut up in a thing.
Oh my gosh, where did I put it? I had like I have like stuff written for everyone, and I cannot for the life of me find it, and this sucks. Where the crap did I?
You organized it too good.
Flippity flappity. All right, we're doing it. We're making it up, and gosh darn it, we'll go to Boren next, because Boren is one of the ones that I know. Boren, you. For Pete's sake, I had a real cool thing written. It was all really cool, and it was all written cool like. And I was gonna be all like, ha ha, ha ha, whoa, good chaos, you're so cool, ooh, this is fun.
What would have happened if we figured it out? You can tell us that while you're looking.
Well, if I figured it out, this wouldn't happen, and I don't know what would have happened. I'm really glad
Oh,
you
if we
did.
had
No.
figured-
Oh. Okay.
I'm not. This isn't a
This is what was
railroad.
meant to
weren't gonna
happen. That's
anyway.
not fun.
No, this wasn't. If you guys figured it out, probably there would have been a little bit different things that happened, but this wouldn't have happened had you figured it out. You failed the rolls. You failed the puzzle. Born, you are standing in the king's chamber. You're there. He's on his throne. The king that was the king of the Stone Realm Citadel. The king that has his statues. No. The king that has his statues everywhere of the line of stone, the Stone Guardian bloodline, wearing his crown with the gorgeous jewels that were mined from the mountain, made of the purest gold, refined from the mountain. Next to him, his advisors, lined down the throne room, are the Stone Realm guards, standing stoic, halberds in hand, tower shields in hand, full plate of finest dwarven craft. There we go. The finest craft. And you're there as well, standing off to the side in the position of an advisor. The king looks over at you, his eyes bloodshot, sunken in, cheeks sunken in slightly. He looks at his other advisor. Tell me, have you figured it out yet? My liege, I am sorry. We don't know how to get out of here, my liege. We've been trying. We have our finest runesmiths on it, but it's no good, sire. We have failed you, sire. I have failed you. And he kneels in front of the king. The king looks down at him, and he stands up off the throne, walks over, and he places his hand on his head, and he lifts up the chin to look at him. Aye, you did fail me. And never again will you fail me. And he grabs the temple, and he starts to squeeze. You see the guards shift uncomfortably. It'll never happen again. I will save. No. Did you need something? In a while. 10 minutes or so. 50, I don't know. It'll... What? I don't know. It'll never happen again. As he squeezes, you see the guards shift uncomfortably. None of them make a move. The advisor next to you turns and looks away. His gaze meets yours momentarily, and then he looks down in shame as the king squeezes harder. The dwarves' eyes start to bulge as the king applies pressure from both sides. You will never fail me again! And he eyes, blood. And he tosses the dwarf limply to the ground. I bore in you! You will go and solve this. And if you don't return because you do not have a home with me, now go! And he sits back, placing his blood-stained mitt on the chair. Well, what you waiting for? Go!
Guess I walk out. Pull the other advisor with me.
He gives it's a very subtle, I wasn't told to go.
I'll mumble coward as I walk by.
And you walk down, your footsteps echoing hollow as you leave the hall of your king. Oliver, this is the only other one that I remember. You are standing in the streets of Arkwich. You are in what looks to be one of the upper districts. The streets are well maintained. You're in The streets are well maintained. Nice ornate carts going up and down, people in fancy gowns. But that's when you notice you in one of the carts, riding next to just a noble. Huh.
Which one of me?
It's you. It looks like you, though, like maybe a year ago.
Like big Oliver or small Oliver?
Small Oliver. No, gnome Oliver.
Okay.
That's weird. Another
Okay.
cart
Um,
stops right
yeah,
next
I'm
to
assuming
you.
it's gonna be all over the place.
You hop off the seat and you kneel down in front of the door, which opens up, and a person in fancy clothes steps out using you as a little step stool. Come now, Oliver. And you clamber up. Yes, my lord. And you trot alongside, hanging just back, maidservant, manservant style. You see,
What are they going into?
they're just walking. They're going into a potion shop. It looks like. You see another group walking by.
Right.
Another Oliver.
I want to just start blowing stuff up, but I don't think I
That was
can.
like last time.
Why not? So
I was hoping
anyways,
Miles was
that's
gonna be happy too.
blasted.
Yeah, I just
I was
looked
gonna
down at my
say, I
hands
was all
and I tried
excited
I've
to
seen,
be like, ugh.
yeah. I've seen other people do it. I try to conjure a fireball in my hand.
You get a fireball.
I throw it at the cart.
The cart shatters. The horses, they fall. Their backs ripped apart by the shrapnel and the fire as they try to go. Blood dragging behind them on the street as they try to not be lit on fire with a fireball. The horses die.
I don't care. It's Arkwich. None of it fucking matters. I want to go to the wig shop
Okay. Sick beans.
and burn it to the ground if I can.
Okay, perfect. Tito. I remembered yours. Congratulations. You are laying, looking up at the sky. Your body hurts. Your eyes slightly swollen shut. You have a busted lip. Your stomach hurts like you just spent 9 rounds in the ring. You look over and you see the ref holding up the hand of the man that just beat you to a bloody pulp. He looks tired. sweaty. He's got a couple of scrapes, bruises, swollen eye, black eye. And he raises his fist, and the ref says, "The new champion, who just took it all the way to the tippy top." I swear if I had my notes, I would have had the name. Brick! And around you, everyone cheers. The crowd around watching. Brick walks over to you, and he offers his hand.
Go shake his hand.
He lifts you up off the ground. "We can't stay at the top forever. You did good." And he holds up your hand, and then there's more like clapping. It's not nearly as enthusiastic. "You did good, old
Your
man."
time for now. I may be back.
All right. Well, I'll be here, but I mean, maybe it's time to call it. What are you, like 60 now? It's about time for you to retire, isn't it? Sunset. You're pretty far over your peak.
We'll see. Maybe
All right.
retirement.
All right.
Maybe it won't last.
You fought hard. Go take a rest. And then he turns and he starts doing the up on the ropes, raising his fists. Go next rope. People are screaming, cheering. Women are throwing their tops at Adam. I don't really have any. Oh, this is sad for you, isn't it? This is about you. This isn't about this guy. I remember. And you slowly leave the ring. What do you want to do, Tito?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess go to wherever they go after this. Backstage.
I mean, you're just basically in the middle of a street, just like a I guess a middle of an arena. There's no really backstage. It's like, I guess there's a backstage, isn't there? Yeah, you go backstage. You're right. No, I'm remembering the layout of Arkwich. You're in the blood pits, so you do go to the back of the blood pits, and you get some. Hey, good job out there. But I mean, man, maybe it's time to retire. Took a beating.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're at the top, and sometimes you're not.
I get it. Well, you did good. Aoife. I don't remember yours.
Would Arkwich be confused because it's a new person?
I remembered. Oh, you, Aoife, are sitting at a very fine dinner table with your own people. At the head, similar to where you just were, you see your Empress. Across from you, Oliver. Next to Oliver, Boren. Next to you, Tito. And there is a deep foreboding sense. Before you is laid fine food, traditional drow meal, a very dark red wine. And you're having a conversation with the Empress. And you can't quite make out what she's saying. it's almost like a dream that you're trying to grasp, but slips through your fingers like sand. You understand the meaning of it in your soul, and you feel an existential dread and terror for what is happening at this very moment. And the queen says something, catches you, snaps you out of whatever you just were in, and she raises her glass. And you try to scream, stop. Understanding what's about to happen, Oliver picks his up, Tito, Boren. They cheers,
Oh
And
no.
with every fiber of your being, you're screaming, stop, stop. It's poison. You're gonna die. Stop. What are you doing? We talked about this. Stop. Stop. Tito falls face down on his plate. Oliver.
Oh no, don't do this.
Boren. The queen. Your empress looks at you. Smiles. Gives you a very smiling nod, a look of approval. Like you just did. Job well done. Just what I expect from one of my acolytes, one of my disciples. Lucy. You push out into the streets.
Looking
of
for my
Arkwich.
friends.
Okay.
I'm going to street sweeps.
Okay. You head to the street sweeps. It is rubble. Burned to the ground.
I'm going to tip to tip.
You go to the tip to tip. Across from the tip to tip is, of
I
course,
open up. Are there people floating?
the double wands. There are people floating. A lot of there seems to be like some sort of
All right.
improvement where there's now fluids that are also floating suspended. Little globules of you're not sure what.
Why do you waste arcane energy? I close it. Okay.
The double wand has been burned to a crisp. What's his butts?
So maybe they're okay. I don't know. I'm gonna cast Tech Dots,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to search for my friends.
Okay. Oliver.
Does that help me in my search? Like I.
Hear an explosion nearby.
you find Willie's wigs.
Yeah, just burn it to the fucking
burn it to
ground.
the ground. You
Just fireball straight through the glass.
and as it passes through this threshold, it fizzles out. And from inside you, oh dear! Somebody tried to fireball my shop. The door opens.
Get out of here, you coward!
Oh, hello, Oliver. You've been good for business. Oh.
Yeah, the thing that you took from me
Indeed, I
without
did.
permission.
You say
Maybe I'll
without
take
permission?
something from you without permission.
Oh no! I'm terrified. Please come in.
No.
Oh, you hurt me, Oliver. Is there something you need? Perhaps you'd like your own, Oliver? Could you imagine? Oh dear.
Still more talent in one finger than you'll ever have, you disgusting piece of shit.
Oh, boom roasted. Oh, my heart.
specifically this one, and I flip him off.
Oh, not the middle finger. Oh, what the world? What the world?
Yeah, that was just for you.
Only weakness. Oh, help, heavens to Betsy. Welcome back, Oliver. What is that you have? A gift? I would be lying if I said I wasn't expecting you. How is
so
my
I can keep an eye on you.
Sister?
Less creepy than you, I think, actually.
I'm insulted. Really? Well,
They're actually like, good at their job of like tricking people. You're just a disgusting creep.
Thank you.
Yeah. You could be a little bit better. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Oliver Pookin.
Isn't there supposed to be like a deal? What do I get from you taking my stuff?
There was no deal, Oliver. I simply ran my fingers through your hair and it just happened to fall on the ground.
Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. At least your sister has better business practices than you.
I believe I got something for free. I don't understand.
Yeah, business practices.
Well, if this is all Pookikins.
I'd try to shoot another fireball.
If you perhaps want a wig on the house. And she tosses your wig. It's your hair from when you
Blow it up.
Oh, that's worth a lot of money. Oh well. There's more where that came from. Toodles.
Mine's not a cheap knockoff. I'll keep the original.
And then through the window, so it closes the door. And then his head pokes through the window. Pouch.
Can I just throw a rock I find on the ground?
Yes, you may. And dink. Ships the window a little bit. Boren?
Yeah.
Ask a question.
Yeah.
What would it take to have Willie and Mr. Kidney a dialogue?
That's me playing
do I have to do
real
for you?
creepy. Me being creepy to myself.
I just met your little friend.
I think we're gonna call it here. I think we're gonna
Get your own goal.
put a
Mr.
pin on
Kidney,
this.
Willie dialogue.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Arkwich. I certainly can't wait. Thank you so much.
I didn't know it was this bad.
Oh yeah,
I can wait.
it's not great.
I'm not here for this.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun because I certainly know I did. We're going to a monthly schedule, so we'll be back next month. Be there or get captured by Willie. Here you are, you're blinking. Bye bye.
I'll take the wine.
That's funny.